Nothing like some late night VGC. Let me pop out this chat. Wolfey Draft League Week 3. As always, if you're watching as a VOD, make sure you check out and support every single one of the coaches. Their links are always down below. I'm obviously one of them too, but I mean, if you're here, you're already supporting me, so support the others. All right. Yo, typical stream time, you already know. Tomorrow, by the way, let me make a statement right now, real quick. Yes, I've seen the leaks. Stream tomorrow on them. There you go. I'm just gonna pin that. What up, what up, what up? Just because I know I'm gonna get that. I'm just gonna ignore it when I get it. Everyone live. How y'all doing tonight? No spoilers, fam. Don't want to spoil anybody else. Yo, what's up, fam? Hey, appreciate you, Barry. Long time video watcher, first up stream watcher. Was good? What's good, fam? We're gonna be watching the we're gonna do the watch together, and tomorrow I'll do a stream on all the stuff. Yeah, I'm not gonna spoil anything on this one, on the leaks. This was alright. It was alright. It wasn't bad. Can't hate. They help. What's good, Riza? Am I alright? Of course, of course. Time for me to go to bed, therefore Joey streams. You already know. If you gotta go to bed, just check. About to watch Uzi's practice at the start at the perfect time. Yeah, we're gonna watch Uzi's. He's obviously in the rotation tonight since we watched 4. Watching WBS got me back in Showdown. I've been playing a little Regulation H, Regulation J. Well, I'm sorry you're playing Regulation H. I know a lot of people have issues with it. Hopefully you like it, fam. Your best stream so far. Hey, my best stream so far. You mean time? Bro, we haven't even done anything in this stream. I'm just here. Let me see if I can fix my camera a little. Webcam properties. Why am I disappearing like that? Properties, filter. That should help me not disappear. Background won't be as good, but yeah, that's fine. Okay. Back to Evo hours just for this. Tomorrow we'll do a pretty decent time stream, and then Tuesday we'll do some Cobblemon at 10 p.m. Tomorrow we're gonna do the leak stream. Don't talk about leaks here today. We'll do a dedicated stream for that. We ain't trying to. Come on, Lantern. We're not trying to spoil people who don't want to get spoiled. And have so much fun in relationships, but playing against Rain 10 billion times is wearing me down. Can't relate. I drafted the Rain team, so I ain't playing against them. Hey, Nico. Say J is much more fun, but H is like not the worst. That's fine. As long as you can like be good with like missing and secondary effects and things, I think you're fine. Are you watching Shay's Perspective or James? I think we're watching James this week. Hey, Ari. Hey, what up, Nick? So we're gonna get into this. It is 2:35 a.m. and it is obviously late. Is my face? Should I make my face cam bigger? I'm like a tiny little guy in this little corner, but I'm okay with this. Ah, it's fine. It's good as is, right? I gotta change nothing. I like how free the building is in H. Yeah, it's very free. You got your free Rillaboom, your free Golden Go, your free Sneasler, your free Ursaluna, your free Incineroar, and your free +1. Super free. Get you a Basket Legion. We need a big face Jacob to make an appearance. That was last week. No, it's definitely. I've been enjoying. I watched a little bit of the Milwaukee today. Got class tomorrow, so I just dropped by and say hi. Good to see you, Ness. Have a great night. I'm doing well. Deoxys D. What up, Noobish? Yo, Noobish. So we're doing Cobblemon on Tuesday, 10 p.m. Tuesday. Be there or be square. What up, Quentin? I'm doing well, sweets. How are you doing? We're gonna hop into this Wolfey game real quick. It has an intro that we're gonna have to look at. So I want to let y'all know. Love that the team changes immediately made impact from jump. Wouldn't have made the changes if we didn't think they would, fam. Wanted to disconnect the match and was awarded to me, but I told him we could redo it. 17, I won 6-0. Feels good. Hell yeah, Gran. Hello, good morning, Mortagon. Guys, Speaking of Mortagon, because he just reminded me, because I saw his comment the other day. I think Wednesday night, so Thursday morning, I'll probably start streaming ZA. I already got that on my Switch. And then, well, I mean, I can't play it until that. Oh, you know what I got? What game I got last night? And I played with Gator, Tiger, and like Steve. I played Sonic Racing Crossworlds. That shit's fun. I would say, let me know if you guys want to see a stream of that. But Legends ZA literally comes out this week. So like, I don't know if we have time to stream that. You know what I mean? Like, because tomorrow I'm streaming the leaks, or later today I'm streaming the leaks, and then Tuesday I'm doing Cobblemon. Do you know what time the game drops? I'm assuming after midnight, right? That's when I'll hopefully be able to play. If not, if it's 3 a.m., then I'll just wait till Thursday, and maybe I'll stream some Sonic. What a goat. Yeah, I played Sonic. I got Legends ZA, it just doesn't let me open it, right? Because obviously I got the American version right here. I'm down to see the king of draft dominate Sonic Crossroads. Look, that game is crazy. You just race the whole time, you're in first place, and at the end, everybody chucks their items at you, and then you go back to ninth. That's literally what happens every race. Online is brutal, man. You gotta save all your items. If you're in the front, you gotta be with your team and coordinate. Otherwise, it doesn't work out. But I can stream it sometime. I can hit them up if they don't mind streaming it. You want to see us get second place the whole night? That's fine too. Yo, I'm going to Barbados on the 23rd to like 29th, 24th, 29th. So like, I understand that it's like I'm 1 week after ZA drops. So there'll be no streams for that 1 week. I'll be very sad. I was picking a type as a third seed. Dude, I had ground or water, and I'm mono fire. It is garbage. Hey, much love, fam. I appreciate you. My day was good. Thank you so much for asking. Barry, you're going to be spending time with me tonight on Twitch, right? Twitch always a little bit slower. When ZA comes out, I think everybody's going to be popping. When I make like little discussion videos on the megas, by the way, I'll go in order, for those wondering. I'll go in order of the ones that were officially released. That way I don't spoil. But obviously like 5, 6, 7 days in, 8 days in, you know, you're going to see mega and mega and mega little videos on So, you know, you feel me. ZA is on the 16th. Yes. Nice, sweets. Time for ZA speedrun then, yeah. I mean, I'm going to be enjoying it anyway. I want to stream so much. Why do your friends keep changing your name? Bro, So I got a new, we got another update for the team changes that comes out Tuesday, and you'll see my reaction. Anyway, let's jump into this. Bro, how was I not following on Twitch? I appreciate you, fam. I mean, you don't have to be, like, I'm dual streaming, but like you were on YouTube, you chilling. It's all goody. What up, Pyro? All right, we're gonna get into this Wolfey video because I'm pretty sure he has, yep. Intro, talk, 15 minutes. That's my guy. But I did the same thing for this stream. Sorry for the soundtrack too. Legend Arch is a good one. So I have to fix my audio on stream because I can't hear the audio when it comes out for my Switch. Only stream can. And I want it's a Pokemon game. I want to hear it. Right? Anyway, let's hop in.
Real YouTube is start in the middle. I'm gonna run out of space, but it's okay.
Why did he go over here?
I gotta say, okay. I think I'm gonna.
He's at 1.25 times speed. We did decide last time that was perfect, by the way, for this. So I just want to let y'all know.
Better at the intros. However, the thing is that I switched my mouse, which makes it easier. Anyway, okay, so here's the deal. Let's just get really down to the point right away, all right? If you want to go watch the team builder, skip ahead, okay? If you want to go watch the battle, skip ahead. But if you're a real gamer,
we finished the Egglog movie.
I got a story for you.
We beat it.
So there I was. This story takes place yesterday. So here's the situation. I was invited to a friend's like 1-year wedding anniversary thing, but also the 100th anniversary of their house. So it was a wedding house celebration. It was very nice. And the context here, and the context is going to be very relevant in a second, is that these are friends who I met through my girlfriend. And I like them a lot. I would actually consider them to be my friends as well at this point, which is nice. Hashtag friendship win. But here's why this is relevant, okay? So I go to this housewarming party, okay? And for context, it's fall in DC, and normally fall is like the best time of year in DC. However, for whatever reason yesterday, extremely humid, all right? And like, I'm talking like you could swim in the air. It's like drizzling a little bit, but it's not drizzling in a way that makes the humidity go like lower. So anyway, it's actually not a very far walk from the metro to this friend's house. So my girlfriend and I, we get in the metro, we go there, and we walk probably 3 to 5 minutes. Like it's almost unthinkably close to the metro. However, because it is so humid and because I run so warm, I start to sweat, okay?
Much love, Devin.
I hate being sweaty. Longtime viewers of this channel know that this is a universal truth.
Which is wild, right? Because he's literally practicing for a half marathon right now. And we've talked about it. Bro's running and hates being sweaty. I get it, though. I get it. I did it, too.
of me. I
Appreciate you, Devin.
absolutely hate being sweaty. And so I show up to this house celebration / wedding, like 1 year wedding anniversary party, okay? And I'm one of the first people there, which is good because I'm very sweaty, even though it's only been a couple minutes. And I step into the house and I'm like, great. But the inside of the house is actually quite warm too. I think maybe the air conditioning wasn't on. I think it was a normal temperature for normal people, but I'm on fire at this point.
He looks sweaty in the video.
I show up to this.
He's not sweaty in the video. This is like lotion and like gloss. Finally made power rankings based on head-to-head records. Let's go. And the only wild card right now is James. Yeah, that's sick. Leave that in the description. Then Brookfield, he did. Yeah, he's shining right now because he has lotion on and the light's on him. You can literally tell he's moisturized right now. You can tell. Being sweaty when you're making yourself sweaty is fine. I mean, I got no problem if I'm working out. Feel sweaty? That's good. Do not know ball. It's all good.
To this party and I'm sweaty and I don't really know anybody except for the hosts. And you know, of course, it's not the worst thing in the world to be sweaty, but when you're making a first impression with a bunch of people you've never met, it becomes quite difficult.
Thank you.
I'm like standing there. I'm trying to make polite small talk. I'm trying to, you know, meet
What
these
up,
people who I
femboys?
don't know. But I'm also sweating a lot. And I'm trying to cool down.
Hey, you know what you like.
So this goes on for probably 5, 10, I don't know. It felt like years to me because I was sweaty, but it was probably like 10 minutes, right? And at some point, you know, we're in the house, it's drizzling a little bit, and one of the hosts, she's like, "Oh, did you know we actually got a tent?" And I was like, "Oh, that's fancy, you know?" And she was like, "Yeah, we got it from, I don't know, Lowe's or someplace." And I look outside and there's this big white tent. And I'm like, "Oh, what a nice tent. I would love to go admire your tent," okay? Thinking strategically.
Yo, what is this combo? And he's saying thinking strategically. Who says IRL, what a nice tent? The ChatGPT.combo. Oh, also just saying I got a new tent. Like, it's such a funny. I'm sorry. What would be the Wi-Fi battles like? What would be the battles in Z like Wi-Fi battles? Nah, like think about RPG.
If I go outside, it actually might be
Nice,
cooler out
Galaxy,
there. I can
that's
stand in the rain a little bit. Maybe I'll start to cool down. Okay. So I step outside and I'm like, wow, like I'm going to go admire this tent. It's really moved me so much. And to be fair, I actually was interested in seeing the tent because like I don't have friends who have tents. Or I guess I do now. But I didn't know that was a thing you could like, I don't know, own. Apparently they're not that expensive. So it's, you know, like kind of a nice like.
Pro set is not a thing you can own. Universal renting for tents, bro. I'm about to start a business right now. It's gonna be a pyramid scheme, and I'm gonna invite Wolf because this guy did not.
We're not talking, you know, a circus tent.
This guy did not know.
A nice outdoor tent. And I go outside and I like step outside and it is cooler outside. And I'm like, oh, okay, I'm a genius. I figured out the problem to my solution. No, the solution to my problem. Well, actually, spoilers. So I step outside and I'm thinking, wow, I'm so clever. I have found a temperature system that is cooler than the one that I was just in. And I kind of walk down the stairs to this backyard. And I'm like,
bro having
there
his anime
and I
moment.
see that there's people. So I'm like, oh, well, I can't just kind of loom here away from the people. And also I have to go check out this tent. Now we're talking a distance of like feet. Anyway, I go and I walk underneath the tent. I kind of look around and I admire the tent. And I realize that I have a problem, okay? Because I've just exited inside, which is where the only people I know are. And I did this alone. I didn't, you know, my girlfriend's inside, the hosts are inside. So I've stepped outside into this, you know, second area of the party. And I go down the stairs and I realize that there's like a round table, not a big table, but like a round table, medium size, that could fit like 8 people, like a plastic outdoor piece of furniture, right? And around the round table, there are 8 people seated. And I don't know a single one of them.
The council.
So I just walked into this environment, and if you can picture this, like they're
He would walk there, they'd be like, "So I'm sure you're wondering why we summoned you."
all seated, and I'm like a stranger coming into this.
I don't know if I can watch this part of the video. It's so awkward. Really? It just felt like, I mean, they were talking about, I got a new tent. Oh man, I can't wait to see your tent. So I mean, like, I feel like he set the tone for how the convo. Oh, you guys can't see my mouse, but I'm tracing Wolf with my mouse. Let me. I'm tracing Wolf with my mouse while I do this story. Just want to let everybody know if you're wondering what I'm doing with my mouse. Oh, nice tent.
Environment, and I'm kind of just like looming over everybody
This is
because they're all
classic
seated and they're talking to each other, and I don't know anybody. So, and there's no open seat, so I can't sit down and like join very easily, right? So now my brain kicks into, it's like freeze frame, right?
He just
like,
jumps on the
I
table.
feel my brain do the thing it sometimes does in Pokemon, where like time kind of stops, and I start like thinking through the different possibilities because I'm like, I just came outside, I can't immediately go back inside, right? And if I I don't really know what I'm supposed to do here because I just like was thinking it through, and I was like, if I just stand around here looming over these people, like I can't think of any way to like navigate the situation gracefully, right? So I'm thinking. Time starts to, you know, like pick up again.
Bro, you walk by and you be like, "Yo, what's up?" And you just walk around and go back, go check out the tent, and go back home. Well, you can't go back home. Your girl's there. But you know,
I'm like, okay, I see the way out of this, right? I will use humor to like get out of the situation, right? So
I will tell a joke.
Wait, Matt just messaged me. Let me make sure he's not canceling.
I will use
He's ready.
humor.
Oh, he's ready. Oh no, I didn't
Bro's,
do this email yet. Okay, hang on. I got the story. So okay, recap. I'm looming over these people. I don't know any of them. They're all seated. I'm
Sherlock
standing.
Holmes-ing it.
It's hot inside. That's not relevant right now. And I'm like, I have to find a way to kind of gracefully navigate this situation because I don't want to just stand over these people's shoulders like some kind of menacing Pokemon knowledgeable, like, I don't know, Slender Man, right? So anyway, I'm like, I figured out how to get out of this. I'll use humor. So anyway, I'm outside, time resumes. And I'm like, wow, this is such a nice tent. And one of the people sitting down is like, oh yeah, like it's pretty nice. And I go, well, that's my set, like making a joke. And they all look at me and nobody laughs. And I'm like, well, I just said that that's my set. So I turn and I walk back upstairs and it was supremely awkward. Anyway, that's my story. Thanks for listening. Anyway, I guess we should talk about Pokemon now. Okay, so, what is it? This one? Yippee. Okay, cool. Well, Mount's ready, so I have to go through this quickly.
I should probably tell my joke. That boy had the anime 15 seconds gets extended to 15 minutes in his head. And the best thing your world champ could think of, well, that's my set. I feel like it would have been less awkward if he just went there, said what up, cool tent, and walked back inside. That's all he needed to do. Tell him to read what happened. He went there and he ruined 8 people's day. Nah, he didn't. It's funny. Feel bad. Can't help but chuckle. At least it's a fun story to look at.
Here's the plan. Mount's team. Ursaluna Blood Moon is really scary, and a lot of the prep that I've done is based around stopping Ursaluna Blood Moon. Ursaluna Blood Moon and Torkoal are the main threats on this team. The Pokemon I expect are Ursaluna Blood Moon, Torkoal, Illumise, Oranguru, Vileplume, and one of either Electivire or Blaziken.
Narth, I appreciate the raid, fam. Thank you so much. We're watching the Wolfey Draft League. Hope you had a good stream.
I can see either being used here. I think they're both scary in different ways.
I like Scarf
My plan here is to try and invalidate the Ursaluna Blood Moon, and especially Indeedee. Did I say Indeedee? Illumise. Illumise is actually one of the bigger threats here. Kind of surprisingly, my team actually is okay at fighting inside Trick Room, and so the Tailwind mode is the one that I've paid a little bit more respect to. However, I also have a lot of tools for Trick Room. So Scarf Noivern, the idea with Scarf Noivern is you would love to trick the Ursaluna Blood Moon. That would be awesome, just to limit what it can do. You can't use Blood Moon if you're Scarf very easily, not if you don't want to struggle.
Thank you, Chip.
I would love to trick the Ursaluna Blood Moon.
Appreciate you.
However, I'm also okay tricking Illumise and Oranguru as well. Even Torkoal can be tricked in a pinch. One of my best Pokemon here is Hariyama, who is Assault with Stick Fat, so a
beautiful under terrain.
Importantly, Hariyama is 2 points slower than Ursaluna Blood Moon. So that means that this is kind of my main answer to Ursaluna Blood Moon.
Glamora might use hazards, but I think if anybody's going to use hazards in this, it might be Wolfey because he has Glamora, but I think nobody else will.
To ensure that if he goes for Trick Room, he's also deal with Hariyama. Knockoff is great here. It can stop Covert Cloak Illumise, which then upper hand can basically invalidate all of the Prankster moves. This is really clutch this week. This also stops Follow Me Electivire. Nice. Is really nice. Drain Punch is good for healing. Assault with Stick Fat, pretty good. I made a trade. I dropped a Dene for Sliggoo. I will explain this more in the final video because I'm out of time now. This Sliggoo is actually quite interesting here. The steel typing is pretty good. Water Terra, Muddy Water actually does good damage, especially in the rain and has Rain Dance. They can also use Life Dew.
83 special attack ain't bad.
Marina. There's a Calm Mind, somewhat bulky set this week. The speed point is chosen to be slower than
Ursaluna Blood Moon,
on the team, slow, and then faster than it at +1 speed. Because the Espathra this week is Calm Mind, Lumina Crash, Baton Pass. Now, the truth is, I would like to Baton Pass to Sliggoo. That's my goal here, and this is a Game 2 mode. So my plan is Game 2. Ideally win Game 1 with Noivern, and then try and get him into a more passive lead, or a lead that, like, yeah.
Bro, passing to Sliggoo is the funniest thing because it's unironically such an insane threat into Wolfey's team.
Using some of the more scary offensive pieces, and then use Calm Mind to Baton Pass into Sliggoo, who then becomes extremely hard to take out because of the fact that most of his Pokemon are special. Sliggoo's already very bulky, especially with the Eviolite, and with Calm Mind, it's even more so. Arcanine is here for support. My first bring of Arcanine. So sorry to rush through this. I guess I'm a little bit later. Yeah, it's okay. Anyway, let's pull up the Switch. That didn't work. Is the Switch on? Hello? Nope.
Oh, it'd be like this. Sometimes you gotta lift that thing up, put it back down, hope it picks up your Elgato.
Hello. I'm still using the Joy-Cons because I haven't figured out how to charge my computer or my controller. And let me type out the Terra types now. Is there sound? Hello?
You gotta just click the disable and enable.
Hello? Wait, am I recording? Is there sound on my recording? Hello?
He needs to delegate somebody.
Hello? Okay. It's recording. That's good. But there's no sound. Why?
No, because when you disconnect your Switch and reconnect it, if you don't go to the Elgato, if you don't like right click, I don't know if he might end up fixing it, but I'm trying to show. Well, I don't have my Elgato here, but if you go to Elgato only and you right click on properties, you have to deactivate and activate again, and that's how you get the sound back.
Hello?
I have no idea. I think it's this next week.
Okay, let's quit out. Okay, gamers. Thank goodness I'm recording because I would not have time to tell that whole story again. Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna do the leaks tomorrow, Miyako. I don't mind.
There we go. All
I'm
right.
doing tomorrow night, and then I'll probably be doing individual videos and stuff. I think.
It's not letting me hide the sidebar. Okay, is it working for you all?
Yes.
No. Oh, it's working for you all. That's weird. All right, whatever. Am I online? Sorry, it's a little scuffed right now.
Yeah, it looks like it's with Mike.
Wait,
or
no,
like
this is
floating hair
I'm sorry,
above him.
Try and fix this.
I played him 3 years ago.
Resizing for you all regardless, which is interesting. There we go. Okay, now it's working for me. Okay. And let me type out my
incredible code. Incredible code, Mel.
Noivern is fire.
Incredible, very great code, Mel.
Is flying. I gotta check for myself. Hold on. Sliggoo is water. Spothra is dark. Arcanine is water.
I'm really interested in this matchup because I think, like Wolfey said, he has a really good matchup into the Trick Room version because Mount's team is mainly special outside of like Caparaja on Trick Room. And like Combine Primarina plus Sliggoo deals with most of that.
Does my desk work, do we think? Let's find out.
That boy is trading.
Here? No, is it back here? I think it's back here. Okay, yeah.
Sometimes you want to use your opponent's team.
Is this sound working? Okay, Illumise, Blood Moon, Electivire, Blaziken, Copperaja, and Scraggy. So he did not bring Trick Room, interestingly enough. So he has two Pokemon I wasn't really expecting. But I was right that he's leaning more into a Trick Room or a Tailwind mode than a Trick Room mode. Okay, let me write this down. 3 versus Mount. Okay. We're on. Just getting set up. Sorry, I should have done this earlier. 1 Terra. Alrighty.
I'll be doing the same thing, man.
So he has Illumise.
I'll be looking down on my notes, and then I missed something in the game, and I'm like, oh, shoot.
Fine.
No idea what happened.
Plume. Oh. Blood Moon is Fairy. That's fine, I guess. Oh, he doesn't have Torkoal either.
It's very strong.
Oh, okay. He's read a lot of Pokemon that I wasn't expecting.
No Sun is not really good for Wolfey because his water moves go stupid.
What he wants to do.
Well, no immediate
Sun.
Obviously,
the slow nature of my team could be kind of hard. However, my Arcanine looks kind of insane here, no? Blaziken.
Yo.
Copperaja.
Oh, you can feel free to leave a like on the screen. You don't have to. No big deal.
Scraggy.
Appreciate you being here either way.
So, Fairy Copperaja. And flying Blaziken. Why is Blaziken flying, I wonder? Let me tell him good luck, have fun. Good luck. Have fun. Okay.
Earth Power from Glim, I guess. CC from Hariyama. Maybe Brave Bird for Hariyama. And as a nice neutral straw move. You do have to. We're going to handle Yonder Eyes. It's crazy. It is a chicken. You absolutely right.
Let's see here.
It might be Brave Bird. That's what I'm thinking too.
Spooky.
If it's Terra Fly.
Water Terra Electivire.
It's good neutral into a lot.
So my Primarina doesn't actually look that good here in hindsight. I mean, honestly, Primarina kind of goes insane. Wait, does Primarina look good or bad here?
I think it looks really good.
Like, should I even bring Sliggoo game 1? I almost wonder if Arcanine is better, actually. I think I might be Arcanine.
Crazy.
Like, because he has a bunch of potential physical attackers. I think this was not my plan. My plan was to do Sliggoo game 1. Okay, my plan was to do Sliggoo game 1, but I'm actually kind of I think I need to pivot here because, well, I think that this is a good lead. I think that this needs no healing on Primarina though, but he has like double fighting type plus Electivire. Like I think I need to Intimidate this game.
Makes sense. Copperaja is so cool. I hope it gets his G-Max move back.
Yeah, I think I do Arcanine. It's not amazing, I would say, but
I get friends with Intimidate, but it doesn't do much into Blood Moon and Blaziken.
Okay, so this is a bit tricky. Should I not pivot? Should I bring Sliggoo anyway? It's kind of tricky. No, I think that I need Arcanine's Intimidate here. So I would like to Grass Terror my Primarina, which means that Blaziken's kind of the big threat to get rid of. The only good, I guess Blaziken can be a mixed attacker. It's true. Okay, I'll do this.
I guess like a big threat to me would be
so
like
good news is that Frisk is going to give us some information right away. But
AV
I think overall, I'm a little bit
Caparaja
nervous seeing the Pokemon
with
that
a
he
good
has,
Terra type next
brought, because
to-
it wasn't what I was expecting. We want to see Blood Moon.
yeah, AV or like Clear Amulet Caparaja with like coaching Scraggy looks very scary into that.
Ooh, that's not good.
VGC Snom.
Electivire Scraggy is the lead. Okay. So let's see here. It
Obviously
is
fun.
Clear Amulet Electivire.
Oh, it's Clear Eevire.
Eviolite Scraggy. We know now Clam and...
Ooh, if it's Clear Amulet, it's probably coaching Scraggy next to
integrated it,
Eevire.
right?
That's
Wasn't
fun.
okay, yeah. So, what's Scraggy doing? I could just switcheroo it. Make it Electivire. I don't hate that. It could be... I wonder if Electivire gets Swords Dance. Let me look it up. It probably gets Swords. It probably gets some kind of boosting move.
Make it also
right?
fake out back, right?
Electivire is kind of a big threat for my team.
Gets bulk up. This is
I'll switcheroo
draft.
this and fake
Somebody
out
else
this, I
had
think.
it.
I need to keep in mind the Blood Moon. Okay, they're faster. That's fine.
Ooh, big fake out. Do you Ice Punch?
Oh, it's probably Ice Punch, I just realized. Yeah, this is actually silly. Yeah, I realized I need to think this through a little more. I need to switch through the Electivire, actually.
Oh my god. And,
I think I legitimately lose off.
also, Electivire might 6-0 him. Also, the fact that he gave Scraggy a Choice Scarf means that it might be faster than Hariyama now, and you just spam coaching because Fake Out went before, so you're actually not locked into a move. You spam coaching, and then Eevire kind of looks like it's 6-0s. Because you're not going to beat it with Hariyama, right? Because it's going to bulk up, and you have CC. Super Fang spam is also really good too, yeah? I think coaching and Super Fang are crazy.
For that turn, unfortunately. Because now I don't
On the black square on the screen is Wolfey's mic.
think I can stop Scraggy. Yeah, that was actually a really bad turn one, the more I think about it. And the Scraggy's now actually faster than my Primarina as well. So this just has gone super badly, actually. So the good wouldn't really help, though. Yeah, I think that my lead was bad into what he brought. Okay.
I think
this is
Norvin
bad.
didn't give him
This is
much.
really bad. But it's not over yet. I still have some tricks up my sleeve. The Ice Punch, though, is going to be a problem. Faster than...
Is it just Super Fang, or is it going to coach? I like Super Fang too. Eevire looks crazy here. Protect just a scout.
play.
If it is coaching, Protect is great too.
Let's see what Scraggy goes for
But
here.
Super Fang's really nice too. Protect.
It's probably Super Fang. It is Super Fang. Okay.
Nice.
It's locked into Super Fang.
That's how it should be. Knock off so you can intimidate it makes sense.
I don't really see a good way to win this, unfortunately. I need to trick the Electivire, was the truth.
Yeah, that's his mic.
The thing is, knocking off Electivire here doesn't even really help me. Like, Arcanine is okay here, I would say.
But if you
I have
knock
Morning
now
Sun,
and
so
then
it's
go
not the end of
Arcanine,
the
you don't get
world,
the
per
intimidate
se.
until after.
Like, if I can get Calm Minds up with Primarina, then I could win this, in theory, but the problem is that getting Calm Minds up with Primarina is actually quite difficult, so I think I just switch. And knock off.
Prim might not be faster than Scraggy.
Yeah, this Electivire is a huge problem. I legitimately might not see the back mons. Yeah, I did not pay enough respect to Electivire.
Don't have C-Kit.
Yeah, Ice Punch, okay, they call the Grass Terra. That's good at least. The Super Fang as well. 69 to 85.
Jesus.
I take the item. How much does this do? A good chunk, actually. So there's a chance that, but the Electivire also has Protect. There's Ice Punch, Protect, Super Fang, Big Out.
This little Scraggy put in some work, man.
I'm gonna Morning Sun here, and I'm gonna Drain Punch the Scraggy, I think. It could be Fast Electivire. In fact, it probably is Fast Electivire. It probably is Follow Me and Wild Charge, right, as the last two moves. My
Definitely
Arcanine is
wouldn't
not
put-
very fast. However, Arcanine should be naturally faster than Electivire. It is... Oh, it's the same speed. Okay, then I won't outspeed this. So that's bad. Because now he just actually has a safe Wild Charge. I legitimately might not see the back mons, which is kind of a crazy thing to say. Because he can just Wild Charge me here. Oh, he switches. Okay. It's good. Honestly, I'm going to lose this game, so it's good to get more information. Plays again. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, they Wild Charge there.
There's a
At least
kill.
as fast as me. Okay.
Damn. Because then you could just...
I'm so toast.
You can literally Fire Move plus Wild Charge into Primarina and kill it.
-1 Drain Punch. Not very much damage. I'm super boomed.
Oh my god, and Hariyama's stuck here -1. It's crazy. This is really
Yeah,
big
I
too
need
for
to roll with
differential.
Arcanine. I go back into Primarina. Okay, I think that this is a game 1 loss. I thought that for a little bit, to be honest. So I have two options here. Oh, wait, they also have Wild Charge.
If he's trying to get information, you want to protect, right? And then just go from there. But
I think I just go for Calm Mind here, to be honest.
But you're revealing
Calm
Calm
Mind and
Mind.
Drain Punch.
Staying in regular, but like Blaziken probably goes for Fire
Yeah,
Move plus Wild
fine.
Charge, yeah. That's really safe. Yeah, this was a safe turn, right? Because like that, he most likely targeted that Mon with that. Jesus, Electivire.
Yeah, I knew this Electivire was going to be a problem.
Oh, he did have the Brave Bird. We talked about this. Oh, Evire's going to get 4.
And I didn't even see if it's Life Orb. Okay.
Evire's going to get 4.
Okay,
Evire's going to get 4 kills.
It's not Life Orb. It's not
my god.
We should knock off.
Oh, I wish Mount had a Gyarados.
Okay. So this is a problem. This is a big problem.
That goes to show like how bad a turn 1 misplay can hurt.
So what am I going to do here? Because I don't think I... Excuse me.
His Combine variant goes crazy into this though. Like I think his Espather mode goes stupid.
Scraggy. Okay.
Sliggoo.
We only know Fake Out and Super Fang from Scraggy. So if it has like Taunt, for example, I wouldn't actually know that yet. This might just be an O2, folks, because I did not get a lot of information here. He didn't even Terra. Frankly, I didn't even cover for the Terra. So there is one piece of good news, which is that Sliggoo is actually pretty good here. Because the Electivire can't easily touch it. However...
Maybe, Ira.
The real issue here is that was my turn 1. Because I lost him on for no reason.
Yeah, had he like locked Electivire, it might have actually been easier. Like if he thought of it as more of a threat. I think Super Fang still would have been annoying, and he still would have lost Noivern, but...
So going into game 2... I have a couple choices as to what to do.
It does learn Ninkyu. Typically, you don't have spots for the Blaziken and Run Brave Bird. You have Close Combat, Fire Move, Knock Off, Protect, SD, Stone Edge.
I need to respect the Pokemon that I didn't see as well, which is Copperajah, Ursaluna, and Illumise.
I really do like his Combine mode, though, into this.
I think I'm going all in on Sliggoo. I think it's my best choice here.
I'm about to say, yeah, I think Combine mode is crazy. And these are all the best supports, right? Because you get...
And Sliggoo.
Yeah, Arc lets you do something early, weaken Electivire.
Do I need to lead with Hariyama? No, I think I do this. Because I have the Chillin' Berry. Okay.
Damn.
This is somewhat risky, I would say. However, I think that I have to bet on Sliggoo here. Yeah. I don't think I paid enough respect to the speed control options of this team.
Sliggoo.
I don't know, I'm talking like I lost. I can definitely still win this, but it's going to be tricky, especially because he didn't even use Ursaluna, and Ursaluna was the Pokemon I most needed to get information on.
He did bring Taunt.
To be honest, I somewhat expect Ursaluna plus Illumise lead here. That's my personal... like, if I were him, that's what I would do.
Damn, man, dude, I'm starting to hear that.
However, his Game 1 Pokemon were so good that it's like, why even pivot, is the thing.
Well, I feel like you're okay into his Game 1 Pokemon.
Blaziken is not clear Amulet and as Brave Bird. It could not be Sash. Like, I assumed it was Sash. Okay, this is what I expected in a way, but also I've led somewhat badly to handle this.
Well, you have Chillonberry. You just gotta worry about
Encore. I can either play it slow. This is the lead I expected game 1. So I go for Calm Mind here. The question is, do I go for Snarl or do I go for Flare Blitz or do I switch to Hariyama? I should live in Earth Power, but the thing is, KOing Illumise actually isn't really in my best interest.
Well,
I definitely Calm Mind.
I get what he's saying, but if this... Does this one not have Encore? I thought it runs Encore. You can't use 2 of the same items. I thought this mon has Encore. Like, if it has Encore, he could just lose if he Calm Minds up. I guess eventually, because if Encore ends, you just click it again. But then again, he could just Fire Move into Illumise after. That's why I do think actually KOing, it definitely gets Encore. That's what I'm saying. So I think actually KOing is worth. But I guess he's going to go for upper hand to stop it, which makes sense.
I Calm Mind Flare Blitz.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You want to get rid of the Encore option. I think that this... He said it wasn't in his best interest, but I feel like it was.
Power. I should survive this.
Yeah. Nice.
I lose my special defense.
That's Life Orb, right?
So this is kind of a bad trade.
Not.
I would say. It's faster than... It's not min speed. I could have switched, but because I don't really item on the Illumise, I didn't feel like I could.
No, I think this is smart. Okay, and it wasn't Sash. I think that was a great trade, right? You did your job with Arcanine. And you got the Calm Mind up, and you get the speed.
So this is overall...
a good trade.
An okay trade. Not a good trade by any means.
I think it was good.
Because I get +1/+1 on Espather.
It'll work on it.
I get rid of Illumise, but they have Tailwind up. So it's going to come down to Sliggoo, I think. It's going to come down to whether or not. Because I needed Arcanine.
I still got 3 sets after this. The first game of the night. 3:06 a.m.
I mean, I could try and sweep with the Espather, but I just don't have a good feeling about that. Terra types. Fairy,
I think this is a really good trade, though. I'm not going to lie.
There's no Ghost Terra.
Like, I get what he's saying. Like, Arcanine is obviously really good into, like, Copperajah and Pokemon like that in the back. But, and, like, Blaziken, you get the Intimidate off because the Clear Amulet's stuck on Evire. But, again, if that mon had Encore, then Blood Moon just clicks. Evire comes out and clicks, and he loses. So I think that was super. It was a great trade for him. Personally.
I still have the Chillin' Berry, so I'm not actually in any danger from this Blood Moon.
But it's easier to say than hindsight, right? My go, Athens. Sligoo.
Electivire comes out. That makes sense.
100% needed that.
I expect the last Pokemon to be either Blaziken or Scraggy.
Yep, is your best bet.
Okay, so if I go for Calm Mind again, what happens? Like, because I could Baton Pass this turn.
I think you want more
I
speed.
think I have to Calm Mind again.
Yeah, I think you want more speed and special attack. You want the double speed so you actually outspeed them at
Turn to
+2.
Tailwind.
Sliggoo will actually outspeed like Evire and stuff with the +2 once Tailwind ends. Plus you're stalling out Tailwind. And you get a free fake out anyway.
Protect from Electivire.
Is it
We've
double
already
protect?
Seen that. Okay,
It's double
great.
protect. Okay,
Super
so he
good.
gets literally
Protect
the
from Blood
greatest turn ever here.
I go for a second Calm Mind. So Electivire max speed. It's base 95 compared to my spot.
You get so much out of this
now.
now.
I don't have max speed on it. Electivire max speed. Jolly would outspeed. However, there's no way that Wild Charge KOs if they're Jolly.
And
Yeah,
you
not
live
even
every
close.
move from Ursaluna because you have Berry. I feel like he's amazing.
So the question becomes, in my opinion, what should I do?
I think
this
Mount double protected even though it's on trick room because if you fake out one of them and he like the Lumina Crash plus that might have actually owned like Evire. I don't know if it would own Ursaluna. I don't know the damage rolls on it and stuff, but you have to think that maybe he is. I think he should have protected maybe Evire and then attack with Ursaluna and to get damage on Hariyama maybe.
this turn? Because I could Calm Mind a third time. I could Lumina Crash. I don't think I can Lumina Crash here, actually. There's 2 turns of Tailwind left. I can Protect or I can Baton Pass.
I think it's
the advantage of
Protect.
Baton Pass is that...
I think it's protect first to get the thing, but it's either protect or Calm Mind.
Like,
in my
I kind of
opinion.
want another speed boost before I Baton Pass, but the problem is that if I Calm Mind again, I might die to Electivire. So I'd like to Protect here in theory.
I think it's protect or Calm Mind. I feel like you don't die to Evire because you're Berry.
I have to Baton Pass this turn.
Oh,
Yeah. This should be Ursaluna Blood Moon, I think.
oh, okay.
Another max speed Jolly Electivire. This is why I didn't Drain Punch the slot. Also, they have Protect on the Ursaluna. They're for Jolly, okay. Great.
Ooh, Blood Moon might have actually done a lot. Okay, you get a lot of damage off though. Wait, this Sligoo's looking
Okay,
scary
as long
right
as
now.
this isn't Earth Power, we're probably okay. Okay, so I've kind of bet everything on Sligoo, which is a weird thing to say, but it's the truth.
No, it looks good.
Jolly,
It looks really good right now,
Max.
especially after this Drain Punch.
Okay, and they Blood Moon. Perfect. That's actually incredible. Good job, Sligoo. Good job, Sligoo. Okay, and Drain Punch comes out and does a ton of damage. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So
All right,
what?
so now you basically smoke
Now I want to go
Evire.
for Muddy Water, I think. Mm-hmm. And knock off the Ursaluna, I think, to get rid of the item.
I think it's AV.
Last turn of Tailwind, Sligoo's at +2.
What up, Mute? You can watch it later, fam.
Muddy Water plus knockoff, I think.
Yeah, I like that play a lot.
Because it could have Citrus Berry, right? I'm so specially bulky. Like, I would love to Terra Water here. Once this Electivire goes down, things become
You
easier
can Terra
for me.
Water very easily, yeah. This Sligoo looking crazy, especially with the knockoff on what I'm assuming is AV.
Sligoo's like, he's just chilling. Does he come out of the little
Look at
little
him.
thing?
He's
Little
just
shell?
happy. He's like,
It is difficult for me to hit this Ursaluna, but because I'm +2 speed, I now outspeed it. If I'd protected that turn, it would have been really good. Okay, the attack. That's not what I was expecting.
On
This is
Hariyama.
half my health.
Ooh, a little bit
Just barely survived. We need
disrespectful.
Muddy Water to connect this turn. They're still faster.
that's
Doesn't do very much,
nothing.
though. No drop? Okay,
Hey,
cool.
Trippy,
Good
how
job,
are you,
Sligoo.
fam? I'm doing well. Thank you so much
Okay.
for asking.
And I go for knockoff here. Muddy
Oh
Water
yeah,
doesn't
I
do
keep
that
thinking
much,
things
but
are
that's okay.
AV and then they protect. Yo, I'm so dumb. It has to be like so scarf then, right? Bro, I said the same thing when a Garchomp swords into my face. It'd be late, man. Yeah, it was like
Pick
one
the
point.
item.
Was it Silk Scarf? It was Silk Scarf.
Okay.
Oof.
So we want to see Scraggy here. Blaziken's the bad situation.
This Terra Water
Just
looking
Blaziken.
crazy.
I mean, that's what I expected.
I don't even think Blaziken's that bad.
Oh, this is bad.
Terra Water, Muddy Water goes
is real bad.
stupid.
I mean, I can take a hit. How much does Sligoo take from Blaziken? Probably not. Like, the issue is that if I miss, I lose, right?
Don't miss. You
I would
brought
like
the
to
move.
Life Dew here, but the problem with Life Dew... Actually, you know, Terra Water Life Dew is okay, I think. I actually think Terra Water Life Dew plus Drain Punch is okay here, because...
I mean, there's nowhere for me to move the face cam, is the problem. On the top right is his Pokemon's HP. I guess I put it here, but it's kind of in the way. I could lower it a little. That helps a bit, but I don't think there's anywhere else to put it, fam. I feel like this is the only corner. Cool. Have you decided on a starter for ZA? No. Literally. Maybe Gator. We'll see. Gator's my favorite of the 3. How come Wolfey is in your video covers? I always think it's a collab video. Because it's the Wolfey Draft League. I do that for everyone.
Is it better than Muddy Water? Their Tailwind's over, right? Okay, I either, like... I'm doing this. It's not
Yeah,
banned
that's
on the
overlay too
Blaziken.
small for me. That'd
The
be
issue
tiny
that I
jelly.
lost control of the speed boost for. I can KO the Ursaluna with Muddy Water. I'm just kind of expecting them to protect
Hey, little
both this
tiny
turn.
Joey.
Okay.
Protect
I would
makes
love to
sense.
see protect on both. That would be awesome. Okay, I got the call right.
Ooh, yo, that's such a good turn.
Then Sliggoo.
Bro, he made...
Okay.
This is so good, not only
That was a really
for
risky play, 'cause
Sliggoo,
if I
but
got
like
this turn
Hariyama
wrong,
doesn't die in...
I would, like,
Yo,
I could've
this is
lost,
such a
but now it's
great
Hariyama
turn.
out of range of
Hariyama doesn't die
Blood
either.
Moon at the very least. We have the last move on Hariyama. It might not be Hyper... Or on Ursaluna, it might not be Hyper Voice. Blaziken's +1 speed. Blaziken's gonna outspeed my whole team. However, Sliggoo be at +2/+2/2. If it hits this Muddy Water on Ursaluna, it will get the KO. So... But I don't have a more accurate option, so I just have to go for this.
You goes for this just in case. Yeah, makes sense. He already Terra too, so you can't like Terra Fly. Oh, this is so cool.
Blaziken also has shown Protect now. I guess it could be Wild Charge Blaziken, but it's Protect Brave Bird. It probably has Fighting and Fire moves.
Put myself down here.
It definitely has a fighting move. I think it needs a fighting move. It could be Baton Pass as well, or Swords. I don't think it gets Swords. It doesn't get Combine. I think it gets Swords Dance, or both at least. But those don't seem likely to me. Here's Brave Bird. So they're going... Okay, if I hit the Muddy Water, then I win the game. If I hit Muddy Water, I win the game.
You're out with the chip you need. I'm pretty sure this kill anyway is stab, but like...
I honestly only need to hit it on Blaziken, I think. Actually, if I hit either... Okay, I hit both.
Yeah, he definitely wins.
Okay.
Look how stressed he is. Look at little Sliggoo go.
so
Oh my god,
stressed
Sliggoo
again.
went stupid.
Okay, but Sliggoo was really good here.
Vitus,
Sliggoo was
appreciate
really
you,
good
fam.
here.
I'm doing well.
I need to
Thank you
take a
so
second
much.
And like
Thank you for
calm
the time,
down
fam.
because I was like fine after game 1, but now that I've won, I'm quite nervous.
This mon's looking so funny right now.
Big Slig indeed.
Where's that
My
big...
microphone was showing this whole time? Oh man. Sorry.
There you
Didn't
go.
realize.
Everybody's happy now.
Okay, let's take a second to think about what we figured out so far. Illumising has Tailwind.
Sliggoo goes stupid with Combine.
That's
That's what we figured out. You know, in theory, because Sliggoo goes that stupid, I think Wolf can obviously figure out that Primarina is going to do the exact same thing if he wants to pass a Prima. But Sliggoo goes crazy.
Ursaluna's Silk Scarf. The Electivire is a problem.
Dun, 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 dun.
Everything is faster than I would like it to be.
What we found out? Baton Pass's spot throw is broken. It's
So-
1-1 right now.
Copperage and Scraggy are both quite
Later,
annoying.
fam.
I don't want to load in just yet because I need to think about what I want to do here.
Yeah, I'm going to
Because
do the leaks
my
tomorrow, guys.
Primarina-
So
my
don't
Primarina's really
spoil
good at getting
anything.
to attack, but if like
talk
getting
about
it to
tomorrow
attack
on
is
stream
quite difficult
specifically,
in
or later today,
actuality. Their
whatever.
Electivire is Jolly, and it's faster than my. It's probably Jolly max speed. So it's Jolly max speed, clear Amulet Electivire. I haven't seen the last move, but it could be Follow Me.
guess-
Ursaluna also could have Calm Mind.
I guess the also other thing is that like his Primarina's Terra is grass. So like you're threatened by Brave Bird Blaziken always after a speed boost, which one protects you would outspeed a +2 Primarina anyway.
Sliggoo is pretty good here. I want Arcanine to help with the Blaziken. We also, now that we know that
Mid game prep.
we've learned some good information.
Hariyama's so good, man.
Hariyama's good here. I do feel like I need to have some way of getting speed control over this match. And so my options for that are either Noivern, who frankly isn't very good into
I think
Electivire,
it's always a spot throw.
or a Spothra, who
Because-
was pretty good there, but also has to watch out for all the physical attackers.
Yeah, but the thing is, on the physical attacker, it doesn't kill you in one, and you just go for if you go for Lumina Crash immediately. Oh, that's why it's clear Amulet, not just only for Intimidate Arcanine, but also it's probably not 2 KO by Lumina Crash. It's probably Eevee to take 2, like my Basque Legion was into Wolfey. Good prep. What day is it in my time zone? It's the 13th. So hopefully by after midnight on Wednesday, I'll be able to have my game. I know Australia will be able to get it early.
Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing again, but this time I'm gonna do. I think this time the goal is to Baton Pass to Primarina.
Chalamberry for the
rather than
anti
Sliggoo,
Blood
because
Moon.
we
Sam.
have enough information to say that I think that's gonna work. Of course, the other option. Okay, I don't necessarily need to do Arcanine in the lead. Like he's never leading with something I can intimidate, right? He's never leading Blaziken, I don't think. So I'm gonna do this with Primarina in the back.
So I feel like Primarina does the same thing as Sliggoo.
I do think I want Arcanine here because of the Blaziken, and also
I'm be streaming
maybe
ZA
Stream
this
could be helpful.
all the way
Because
until
takes
the
a lot of
23rd.
damage from a lot of moves, and the Hariyama as I
Literally,
expected is quite good.
A lot of streams.
Okay, so the goal is to Baton
Trippy.
Pass into
A
Primarina
lot.
this game. Sliggoo, I think I think Sliggoo. This is gonna look like I'm doing Sliggoo again, so I might be able to buy myself some time.
That's what I'm saying. Like in theory, if Sliggoo could do it while becoming a water type, Primarina can do it even better. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be streaming Z. Yo, my plan for almost every because I'm going to Barbados the 24th, 29th for a wedding. So my plan is basically every day from the 16th to then to stream it. BST leaks, I'll be talking about all the leaks tomorrow in tomorrow's stream. That'll be a leak stream, so you can talk about it freely. Some people I don't want to be spoiled, so we'll talk about that stuff tomorrow. I'll be a little bit earlier, probably be a long stream too. And then Tuesday we'll do some Cobblemon at 10 p.m. with Blunder and Rabia. And then yeah, again to ZA. But I'll be streaming a lot of ZA. You got the game. Are these moveset leaks? Yeah, moveset and everything else.
Electivire Scraggy once more. Okay, cool.
So you get a free protect.
And I have a Spothra and Hariyama the Gourmet.
If Scraggy is not...
We already know that their Scraggy is faster than my Spothra.
Hariyama, he means. There's a lot of crazy games, Galaxy. Because X and 2 is basically guaranteed playoffs, I believe. Well, X and 1 is guaranteed playoffs. X and 2 is...
you could have Taunt is the problem.
You're potentially fighting at the end based on differential. No new abilities were leaked. They usually, because there's no abilities like that. You'll see that later.
Hey, that's okay, honestly. It's not great, but it's alright. A Wild Charge Spothra. You don't crit.
Nice, you get a free calm mind note.
Here's the issue. Here's the issue.
So that was a free turn, right? Because like if Scraggy went for Fake Out on this, you got the Fake Out on Evar, you got a speed boost.
That's the Prime Arena that also dies.
I think you go for knockoff.
Because last time he wild charged first, and we already know that I died to.
I think you protect and then attack into Evar, and then go for
So I would like to like
crash.
protect and Drain Punch here, but the problem is that seems somewhat obvious and easy to call out.
But even if you
can
do,
also
I think it's the
Super
right
Fang trying
play.
to protect.
I think it's still the right play.
It was a bad turn for me.
For sure. Only
Really
Evars
that
are under tail.
I don't have a good switch in here either.
You think he brings back Illumise with Scraggy plus Electivire though? Because then you're going all in on Blood Moon.
We want
no
to see
Blaziken, no
Wild Charge
nothing.
Here. That's really what we need. Okay, that's actually ideal, I think. Because now it's going to be in range of something else. Of Lumina Crash. And they go for Foul Play, actually. So that's interesting. But I might just want to attack.
So this dies to
damage.
This dies to Lumina Crash.
My Spothra versus Scraggy. Do you think I died to Foul Play?
Hell no, dude. You're -1.
Scraggy. Foul Play. I have 84 HP left, and I'm -1 attack. I actually don't die to Foul Play.
Of course.
So I can go for Baton Pass here. I can also go for Lumina Crash here, and Drain Punch here, or Knockoff. I think I want the health back. Is that crazy to say?
No, I think it makes sense. You live Blood Moon.
I don't die. I am -1, right? I also have my Dark Terra. Yeah, I want to Lumina Crash Electivire and then Drain Punch into Scraggy, I think.
Yeah, by getting rid of Evar and passing Baton Passes to Prime Arena, you kind of smoke everybody.
Valid for different reasons.
I think knocking is good, though.
I'll go for Knockoff.
Also, if Evar randomly switches...
It switched, okay.
Well, this is a good turn.
Who's coming in? Who's coming in? Who's coming in? Blaziken.
Oh, that's good.
Okay, that's not good. It's not bad, but it's not good. Okay, hang on. I can still do this, I think. Can I do this?
You're playing a fun game because if Blaziken...
Yes. Okay, wait. I know how to do this. I knock off Blaziken's item. Okay. I take away the Sash. Oh, what Sash?
He's writing it down, even though it doesn't matter. But I guess it helps him out for the other
I'm threatening
mons.
Lumina Crash. Do I want to make a read here and go Baton Pass? Like, if I Baton Pass into I need to get the Baton Pass into Prime Arena, right, in order to win the game?
Problem is, like, you just dual attack Blaziken. You dual attack... You should double attack a Spothra, right? Like, in theory. Because that deals with the switching. So he's going to try and call that.
Protect plus switch to Arcanine is also an option.
I like that play.
Like, the problem is Scraggy could come back in here.
And then you can... And then he can fake you out in the next turn. Ooh.
I don't know what to do here. I want to call out the Scraggy switch.
Protect doesn't give you that, then.
That's okay. That's okay. The important thing here is that, like, I might lose my Hariyama and my Terra for kind of no reason, but the important thing here is that
he lives Brave Bird, he gets the chip.
I had to cover both Electivire. I can't explain it, okay?
No, you gotta cover, you gotta be able to get both. The switching and that.
This is fine, even if where's my screen? I can't see anything.
What the fuck is this big ass balloon?
Okay, I block Wild Charge. I think I did Baton Pass. Oh, I Terra for no reason, but that's okay. I did Terra for no reason, but that's alright. Close combat as well.
Okay. What's going on?
Baton Pass this turn because, chat, I have a secret that I haven't shown yet. A secret that could legitimately win me this game is I get rid of Electivire. Chat, I'm not live. I'm talking to nobody. Okay. Oh, wait, they're flying Terra Blaziken. Because I could potentially kill the Blaziken just with Lumina Crash here if I wanted.
Yeah, you took
Here's
him
the
out
situation. They're going to go back into Scraggy, I think.
They're going to fake
which
out.
allows me to reveal Yes, okay, the tech that I haven't shown yet. Okay, perfect. Because I haven't shown Hariyama's fourth move, which is
Jesus,
upper
dude,
hand,
you
which
can't
can't
even
stop
see
fake
his
out.
side.
Even though I'm slower than the Scraggy, I can still stop the fake out. So they're +1, I'm +4. I think I just go for it, to be honest.
Yeah, I think you baton pass too.
What if they, what if they
misunderstanding upper hand's priority?
Like, do I want a baton pass or do I want to just Lumina crash? I think I can win without baton. I think if I baton pass,
Aren't they both?
Actually, so I think I'm just
wait, aren't they both +3? Am I wrong? Aren't they both +3 prio? They're both +3 prio ally. So we know that Scraggy's faster, so he's just gonna get fake out and die.
Lumina crash.
He's just gonna die.
Lumina crash and upper hand.
Wolf did the same shit when he beat us in the the multi battle league because he didn't understand triage priority versus fake out, and he went for fake out anyway.
It's the same priority. I'm the dumbest guy of all time. It's the same priority.
Yo! Oh my god. Okay, the thing is though, Primarina looks like it still wins. Plus he still has Arcanine pivot in the back, so I think he's fine. He got rid of the only mon that can kill Primarina. He literally got rid of the only mon that can kill Primarina, which was Electivire. Right? This is game 3. So I'm pretty sure you bring out Prima, you attack, and then you just or protect scouting for Terra from Scraggy, and you go Arcanine and you're safe.
That's pretty bad.
I think you still
Obviously,
win,
that's very bad.
Because he brought Prima over Sliggoo.
Because I wasted an entire turn there. And I think that for many players, I could see a world where this would derail me completely. However, I'm actually still in okay shape. And I think I would really kick myself if I lost this game because I think
lost you're still in a great position. You got rid of Evire. That's all you needed.
The problem is that the Scraggy is faster than my Primarina as well. So that's not good.
Super Fang's annoying, but it won't kill you.
I'm not in good shape here by any means. However, because I still have my defensive core, I think it's still probably possible to win. So I'm going to go into Primarina here.
These big ass balloons off the screen.
Because if I switched Arcanine, it was okay. And they went for close combat? For Brave Bird, I guess. Here's my guess, okay?
Protect the
my
switch
guess
is better.
Is that they're really worried about this Primarina.
Protect switch is better than Hyper Voice first.
I think this is still winnable. It's no item on the Blaziken. We don't know what the last one is, but
I did listen
down.
to
Even though we used my Terra, it's like kind of okay. They have not used their Terra though.
That's why we're 52 minutes in game 1, when game 1's 47 minutes. At 1.25 speed.
It could be baton pass in the Blaziken.
Make the math make sense.
Yeah, I'm not familiar enough with upper hand. There's a reason that it's never, like, I guess it's a bad thing for me that it's never used. We did save Arcanine this whole time. What I'm expecting is Terra flying Brave Bird here. To try and get rid of my Primarina. And the reason why I made this play of protecting switch is that it should open up the ability to go from Moonblast into the Scraggy and Flare Blitz.
Yep, I was about to say, now he can just Flare Blitz, kill Blaziken, and Moonblast Scraggy, and then it's the last mon, which would be Blood Moon, and Blood Moon should not win versus AV hands. A Primarina is alive, and a Blaziken that's alive. Arcanine is alive.
Into the Blaziken, which would potentially be a double KO, and from there I think I can win.
Yep, great play.
Because I've left my Hariyama kind of vulnerable the whole game. Now,
they're both +3 priority,
my
Judge.
Arcanine to become scarier. Okay, it isn't this. The question is what's Scraggy doing? I kind of expect Super Fang here. Okay, but it's into Primarina. Yeah, my guess is that the last Pokemon is Ursaluna Blood Moon, and Mount probably thinks that, and maybe correctly thinks, that if he gets rid of, stupid, I'm too slow. I'm slower than this thing. I actually adjusted the last second change my Primarina to be slower, and I think in hindsight that was actually, like, my initial instinct was correct. So I'm going to Moonblast here, and because this thing no longer resists fire, I can actually Flare Blitz here.
Yep.
I could also switch Primarina out again to try and save it, but I think because my Arcanine is Snarl,
I think KOing Scraggy immediately is the play.
Scraggy for free.
Yeah.
My Arcanine is Adamant, so Flare Blitz, I think, with any extra recoil will KO.
You just gotta be faster, Judge. It's good in prankster stuff, which, I mean, I'd be forgetting that too. I said like 3 times.
Okay, he attacks.
So there's nothing.
Into my Primarina. If he crits, he can win. If he crits, he probably wins. Okay, he doesn't crit, but he does half my health. The question is, what can Scraggy do here is I guess the question.
All right, this kills
Blaziken.
Blaziken.
What can Scraggy do is the question.
Yep, it's Blood Moon last.
The thing is now, by the way, that the Ursaluna Blood Moon can't Terra if that's the last mon. So we get rid of Blaziken, it dies to Flare Blitz. Good job, Arcanine. I think that's Arcanine's first
You
KO.
protect and you Snarl.
And he is faster. Oh, I'm too slow.
Dude, this Primarina being slower than little Scraggy is the funniest thing.
Silk Scarf versus Ursaluna Blood Moon. So but we haven't seen Hyper Voice yet, so we don't know if that's the last move.
I still think Protect Snarl is best.
It is Ursaluna, okay.
You need to hit
So I
Snarl,
wonder
though.
if it's ever Snarl plus Switch and Hariyama here.
That's not terrible.
Like, the thing is that he can't Terra anymore, right? So I honestly think that even though it's
That's what
probably
I think
sacrificing
Protect is
Primarina,
fine, though, because you get extra leftovers back.
I think that Hariyama solos this. Because
Yeah, I still think Protect is fine, too, because you get leftovers back after one Snarl. Like, worst case is, I guess you miss Snarl and Protect, and they go for Earth Power and Arcanine, but then you get soloed by Hariyama anyway the next turn. You still threaten Fake Out, so you get another turn of leftovers on Primarina, and then Ursaluna has to decide, okay, do I Blood Moon Primarina to kill it, or do I attack the Hariyama? And whatever one you attack, it kills you, basically, in 2.
I have the Assault Vest still. So I think Hyper Voice
There
plus
should be
Snarl
one.
is just completely reasonable, because what I don't want to have happen is lose to Surprise Calm Mind. You know what I mean? And I have Morning Sun and Arcanine, so even if he goes for, okay, -1, this is why it's good to confirm the items. Like, this is why I went for knockoff earlier, because it allows me to find better plays. He goes for Earth.
I guess this was just in case, again, I think he made this play just in case he missed.
And the reason I thought this play
This
was
is
so
fine,
good
too.
is... Oh my
Just in case he
god,
missed. This play
okay.
makes sense, too. I think both
After
are
that
fine.
game 1, I thought it was turbo toast. I genuinely was like...
But this is fine just in case he missed.
Game
Well
1 wasn't
played.
given how hard Electivire is. I thought there was no way we were
Primarina
bringing it
definitely
back.
should have been more points. 100% it was underpriced for no reason. Way too
However,
good.
I think this is one of the strengths of my draft, is that because I have Noivern and because I have Pokemon that are really good at scouting out information, I think it favors, like, I drafted a team that I thought favored my, like, strength specifically, which is that I'm very good with information. So, like, my calculations become sharper and sharper the more I know about my opponent's team. So, like, when I know the Electivire is Jolly Max Speed, that impacts how I play Game 3, right? And the reason why I felt so bad after Game 1 is that... excuse me. The reason I felt so bad after Game 1 is I didn't get enough information, but what I realized is that because I revealed Wild Charge and Ice Punch and Protect and Electivire, the last move was most likely Follow Me, and what I thought about that was that with that knowledge, I thought that Sliggoo could be really good. And then I used the information that I got in Game 2 to turn it around in Game 3.
Yeah, very good.
That was a crazy set. Yeah, he played really well. He also prepped very well. That was really, really, really scary.
Really good set.
Like I said, I only expected 3 of these Pokemon, so 3 of them I was totally unprepared for. And yeah, Upper Hand, I totally forgot. I knew that Upper Hand went before Follow Me, and like, I just forgot that it wasn't faster than Fake Out, honestly. Like, that's just a, I don't make mechanical errors that often, but it can happen when there's so much you need to know. So anyway, really good set, really well played from Mount. Go check out his channel as well. I'm sure his perspective is really, really cool. And I'm curious to see some of the moves that like was I right about the last move being Follow Me Electivire? What was the last move on Ursaluna Blood Moon? Like those decision calculus has changed a lot. So anyway, thank you for watching. Shout out to Sliggoo, my goat, undefeated, brought one time, better than Dedenne. Okay, that's it. Thanks for watching. Sorry, this is a little flustered.
He not wrong. All right, it's Big James time. James versus Shady.
Week 3 of the Wolfey Draft League, and your Jubilee Piplups are taking on Shady Penguin and his New York Mankeys. I am super excited for this matchup, as if you don't know, Shady Penguin is an OG Draft League player. Back in Gen 6, he was one of the biggest Pokemon content creators to that time period and really brought just a bunch of energy, and his content was amazing, from Draft League to Nuzlocke. I used to watch a bunch of Shady Penguin, especially during that time period, and he was always a delight to watch, and I'm super excited to see how this is going to go. If you don't know, Shady also does have some VGC experience as well. He was a VGC caster back in the day, about 2015, 2016, so he does have VGC experience on deck, as well as Draft League knowledge, and a lot of it. So this is not going to be an easy opponent for us. And if you can't tell, his team is a super big threatening one with size spam, with Armor Rouge, a female entity, alongside the Hisuian Braviary that can do a lot of damage with Expanding Force when terrestrialized, and of course regular Ursaluna, one of the biggest threats in VGC, alongside both a potential Trick Room and Talon mode. So had a lot of things to consider during this match, and here's the team that I came up with. So this is the team I cooked for the New York.
Throw Chop. Ooh. Drain Punch. Ooh. Expanding Force Dual is nasty. AV makes a lot of sense. Specs Blastoise. Oh my god. Chilamberry Hydrapple sick too. Damn. Yo, his Alola Ninetales has Veil, and then it has Rain Dance for Blastoise. Big man. That's so fire. I'm not gonna lie, that's fire.
Mankeys. We're going to start off with the main mode of the team, which is going to be the Alola Ninetales and Crocodile, which I think is pretty safe against most of Shady's options. The modes that I'm fearing mostly are going to be the Tailwind mode with the Drifblim, alongside the Armor. Like, what kind of Armor are we going to see? Are we going to see the Weak Armor Weakness Policy set, which is very viable, or we're going to see like the standard hard Trick Room, like Life Orb or Meteor Beam Armor? I want to cover for all of those options. And I think this Alola Ninetales and Crocodile really does cover pretty well. With Focus Sash Ninetales, it's able to survive any one hit and either go for Icy Wind Speed Control, which is great against the Tailwind mode, or can just go for like a Roar Veil potentially, or that Rain Dance, which I'll explain in a little bit. But we also have this Crocodile, which is super solid against Shady's team. Max Special Defense with the Assault Vest does allow me to survive a +2 Armor Cannon from the Armor Rouge. which is useful for the weak armor weakness policy sets. And of course, it's pretty good against the hard trick room setup, especially with Snarl. I do run the Terra Flying on the Alolan Ninetales to bluff the Earthquake on the Crocodile, so that is an option that Shady will have to consider. But the coverage is pretty good. The Dragon Tails for the Armor Rouge, if the weak armor stuff gets a bit out of control. You can also Dragon Tail out the setup on Orthworm or the Unburden boost away from the Drifblim. Like, I think Dragon Tail's pretty solid here as well. And Snarl, of course, really useful into NDD plus Armor Rouge lead. We also have this Choice Specs Blastoise, and I had Rain Dance on the Alolan Ninetales, you might see, and it's for this Blastoise because without any resistance to the water type moves, like Water Spout will do a ton of damage and nuke pretty much everything that Shady can throw off. And the reason I run Rain Dance on the Alolan Ninetales plus the Blastoise is because there is a potential of Sunny Day on the Driplim, so I want to cover that and go for the Rain Dance Water Spout, which is the huge reason why I decided to go with this combination. Next, we have the Annihilate, and I don't know if I'm really bringing Annihilate here, but I thought it was like one of my best mons here. Of course, it does put on a lot of pressure against Ursaluna in general. And that Terra Dark option, no Rage Fist on deck, but it is to cover for the Indeedee and the Armor Rouge as well as the Assuming Braviary. The second type attack, of course, really solid, and the Drow Shop to be able to hit the Indeedee, which might run Terra Ghost because of the option of Final Gambit that I brought into Annihilate previously. But otherwise, it's a pretty standard Annihilate that's designed to outspeed the Armor Rouge and the Braviary, or at least timid max.
I used this Blastoise, I think, as well. It was really fun.
Max speed, Braviary, and modest max speed. Armor Rouge, same thing with Crocodile and Blastoise. That's those.
Like I use it, I love Stoice, man.
Stats. Make sure I don't speed high with each other, but they do design to outspeed the Armor Rouge, Braviary, as I mentioned before. And then final two, which I wasn't going to plan on originally bringing, but a fan made some fan art. I'm going to show it on the screen here. I thought it was like super.
John Morant made a lot of fan art. I haven't been on Twitter in probably like almost 2 weeks at this point, but I remember them DMing me, and they made some awesome fan art. But yeah, this is so cool.
Big fan art. I'm like, you know what? I gotta bring it. I gotta bring the Duosion and the Hydrapple for this week because I feel like this is the best time for both of them to shine here because I could utilize either Shady's own Trick Room and the Psychic Terrain, or if there's a fast mode, I can go for the Trick Room with Duosion and sweep under with Expanding Force and the Hydrapple that is super threatening. So we have this really threatening Duosion that underspeeds pretty much everything on Shady's team, and with that Overcoat, we do ignore the Fungus, so not that big of a deal, and Hydrapple being a grass type is immune to the Fungus Spore, so looks like it's pretty solid there.
I'll eventually get back on Twitter. Like I probably have a billion DMs, not gonna lie, but like I just uninstalled that shit from my phone like almost 2 weeks ago. I haven't gone back.
It's pretty cool because, you know, I decided I was not running.
Shout out to my leak Discord or the leaks talk chat in my Discord because that's how I've been seeing everything.
Protect. These Draft League players haven't been running Protect. I'm not going to run Protect either. I'll play by their game. Have Reflect for the Ursaluna, which is pretty neat, as well as the Scrafty and Orform attacks. The Grass Knot that's able to punish the Ursaluna. And then Hydro Pump, which is able to be pretty solid into both the Armor Rouge as well as the Orform. And I do have a generator. I did think about running Super Sweet Syrup.
It doesn't force you to use Terra Blast plus
I felt like I was going to switch forward and if it was necessary. So I'll risk the Hydro Pump, and I'm not expecting to click it, but if I do, I'll just hit, you know? And then Duosion, of course, just able to have Trick Room and dish out a good amount of damage that way. So that is the team that we are bringing against Shady. There are a few things that I am a little bit concerned about. The Indeedee female, I'm curious if we're going to see like a Choice Specs Terra Fairy set, because I think that would be super strong against my team. And I am a little bit scared of a few other factors, like what kind of Ursaluna, the Hisuian Bravery that hits really hard. And those are probably the main things that I think can be a big factor here. So
Fungus actually does look really cool into this team. I'm not gonna lie.
All right, he brought Houndoom. Okay.
Like Fungus low-key looked really cool into this.
Houndoom in the Drifblim mode. I'm not surprised to see the Drifblim. Okay, so I'm gonna have to. No Hisuian Braviary is nice. No Scrafty. That's not like too surprising. Good to know. I'm gonna write down the Terra types as well. Figuring this out. So Houndoom, and it's Water Indeedee, which is a little bit annoying for me. Grass Armor Rouge as well. Not the best, because I did bring the Water Spouter. Fairy Ursaluna. Worst case for my Annihilate. Orthworm is the Fighting Terra, so I'm assuming it's for like body presses. And then Ghost Drifblim. I wonder if it's offensive Drifblim. And Houndoom is grass. Okay. So this is going to be a pretty interesting one. I do like Crocodile a lot here. It's not Fairy Terra Indeedee, so I don't really have to worry about super much on the offensive side. Okay. I do have my own Trick Room route with Duosion, which I do enjoy. I want to go here. I think I want to do Ninetales Crocodile lead, which seems solid. I think Ninetales Crocodile is pretty solid.
What up, Sin?
Back.
AV Crook shuts down a lot of
Shad's team. I'm going to try out Duosion and Hydrapple.
So he's going for,
I didn't have much time to think because it took me more time to think about the Terra types than I expected. But I want to save the Blastoise mode for game 2. Like, I knew if there was a Drifblim going to be brought, I would definitely be bringing the Crocodile game 1, usually with Ninetales. This was my plan here. So let's see. Going to be the Armor Rouge and the Houndoom. Okay, interesting. Oh, is this some kind of weak armor weakness policy? It should be fine. We can Intimidate off. Is this on Nerve on Houndoom? Okay. So we have Rain Dance, or I could go for Aurora Veil, or I could go for Icy Wind. All are pretty reasonable plays
Yeah,
here.
I
I do kind of like the Aurora Veil, but it could be Scarf Houndoom, I suppose. I could just go for an Icy Wind immediately. Icy Wind knockoff is not like a terrible play, so I think I kind of like that. Or I could go for Icy Wind High Horsepower, but I kind of like the idea of going for the knockoff because I'm not too scared of Houndoom, I think, offensively. I'm more scared of Armor Rouge. And I want to figure out items in this game for sure. So I think I just go for Icy Wind knockoff. They go for Sucker Punch. Oh, it is weak armor, weakness posse. So that's not like too surprising. I have a really bulky, and I mean really bulky Crocodile. So weak armor, weakness posse, good to know.
Yeah, a little heat wave off here.
Should go down here to my attack of knockoff if I survive the turn, but let's see. It's just heat wave, which is fine because I live with both Pokemon easily. I am a solid best Crocodile, and we do have that Focus Sash on the Ninetales. So burn, which is nice. We get Icy Wind off into the Houndoom to lower its stats, which is cool. Okay, awesome. Yep, it's not Cover Cloak. Okay, that's good to know. And I do get the knockoff into the Armor. So I do get rid of Armor immediately, which is really good because that is a pretty big offensive threat that I don't have to worry about. Also, it's Heat Wave that I don't have to worry about. Okay. So this is Weakness Policy. And the Houndoom has Sucker Punch, and also it's Heat Wave.
So AV was a really good call, I think, on James' part right there. Obviously, otherwise Crook would have just straight up died. Does Shady have like Terra Grass there, maybe? Maybe Terra Grass could have been good there.
Good to know. Not a bad start,
we just ran out of time.
I did have a Solve specifically for like the Armor Rouge situation. I was EV'd with my Crocodile
to
live
school.
Like
takes a lot of
really
effort. Blunder's been doing a lot of stuff.
So very happy that it did work out. Let's see. I was able to EV to live Armor Cannon from Weakness Policy Armor Rouge, which I did have just in consideration. It's a Sucker Punch.
Might have been better.
Go Orpheum next, which is fine. Okay. I think I'm just going to get my Aurora Veil up immediately.
Earthworm looks like a threat.
The only problem is it's probably Ursaluna back, which is a little bit annoying. But I do have probably a decent amount of tools to handle it. So I think I'm going to go for Aurora Veil. I'm going to go for High Horsepower into the Houndoom. Yeah, I think that's okay. If they protect and they go for Body Press, that's not like that big of a deal. Although I did bring pretty slow mons. And I didn't bring the best mons for Houndoom. So maybe this could get concerning, but we'll figure it out as we go along.
Loki, do you switch out Doom?
We'll figure it out as we go along. I would like to get rid of Houndoom if possible, and I don't know. They might Sucker Punch into Ninetales, which would be really incredible. They protect Orpheum, which is amazing for me, so I should get a knockout here into the Houndoom. So I do get a free Aurora Veil. They have Protect on Orpheum, good to know, because sometimes Orpheum doesn't usually run Protect, so I don't know if it's Shed Tail or not. You do get the High Horsepower KO into the Houndoom. Excellent. I wish I had Encore on the Ninetales too, but this works out pretty well. Okay, awesome.
Appreciate you, buddy.
And then last Pokemon's
tomorrow, bad game, we're going to do that.
Not tonight. Wait, it's Entity back?
Well, he can't win here then. Like,
back,
I think if you're Ndidi back, what he should have done then, because I think this actually has a shot at winning into what's in the back. But what should have happened that turn, I think, was body press into Crocodile and maybe swap to Ndidi just to come back to get Houndoom and get the speed control. Yes, there's a threat of higher power, but you're not going to go for a knockoff into Houndoom, right? So I think if you attacked Crocodile, you're in a way better spot because you can switch back in Houndoom later, protect on the Icy Wind, and then attack again and get a double kill potentially.
I'll gladly take it.
So I think the order of this was really rough.
I have really weird offensive Pokemon in the back, but I think Erosion's pretty good offensively. I think if I get rid of Entity, I'm in a good spot. I think I'm just going to go for a Blizzard, and I think I go for a knockoff here into the Entity. Because I should take the knockout here, especially since it's not Psychic Sea, so that's good to know. Although it should be Psychic Sea Drifblim, which is what I imagine. Okay, so this is perfect. So this, even though I didn't get to sweep with the Blastoise, I do have a very good spot, and I do think that I'm in a pretty comfortable position with my Duosion, plus my Hydrapple in back if I just KO this.
Yeah, I think Earthworm protecting was a little rough.
Blizzard. Good damage. That's 25%. I get a freeze on the Earthworm. Unfortunate for Shady. Although this was already looking pretty bad. Oh, it's Cobra Berry. Okay, good to know. Knock off. Good damage. Okay, so good text to know. Light screen. Okay.
Oh my god, Earthworm actually goes stupid here.
Damage onto the Entity.
Oh, that freeze is so
okay,
whack.
So it's like it has probably Calm Nature and.
Oh my god, yo, Earthworm with light screen goes stupid into the rest of the team, like legitimately.
Max defensive estimate, which is what I thought. Like that was what I anticipated. It's leftovers Earthworm, so good to know.
Okay. Much love, fam. I appreciate you. I hope you enjoy it. Thank you so much. I have a bunch of other draft leagues if you want to check them out too. They're all playlists.
And the Orpheworm has.
That freeze is so rough.
Good to know. Good information.
I know James didn't want that.
So now we can go for. I think I'm just going to go for Icy Wind, and I'm just going to go for a knockoff into the Entity again. They're going to go for Helping Hand, so good to know that they have Helping Hand here. Yeah, I was pretty prepared for both versions of the weak armor weakness policy stuff.
Even Iron Defense Body Press is really good ally.
I'm pretty good about this.
Like Iron Defense Body Press protect. Heavy Slam looks really strong too.
Take the knockout. All right.
Because Veil ends in like 2 turns.
And what's Does the Orphan get to move? Nope. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Oh man, I don't even get to reveal. I mean, I hope he actually unfollows. I want to reveal my back, man. I want to reveal my back. I'm gonna go for Icy Wind again because I want the speed drop for my back Pokemon. Because I want my Hydrapple and Duosion just to outspeed the Orphan naturally. What is Orphan's natural speed? I highly doubt this has investment. Oh, okay. My OBS was crashing out for a second. I think Ninetales is kind of freezing the camera for a second. We get a knockoff into the Orphan. Okay, Orphan 85. Okay, so I think I need to go for another Icy Wind if I want to outspeed it. But yeah, I'd always go for Icy Wind anyway. We go for a knockoff. I feel bad for Shady because he's like, Sadie, it's like, Orphan, do something. It's like, well, it's a frozen worm. What can I say? What can I say? If it's a knockoff, goodbye. Oh, not yet.
Bro, this Earthworm looking like my DVP draft. Yep, if anybody's been following my DVP draft league on my second channel, Pokeaim Plus, I've been frozen, I think, every week. And my Zapdos has been frozen, I think, 3 of the weeks. It's so nasty.
Dude.
Legit, this Earthworm might have been able to do something, man. Especially with light screen up.
Dude, I feel bad for him.
So now even like staying with Houndoom made sense too, because then next turn you get the light screen with Earthworm, you Iron Defense up, and they can go crazy.
Because I at least reveal. I want to at least reveal my Duosion back. Like I didn't even get to reveal it. All right, we go for Icy Wind knockoff, KO the Orphan.
Oh,
and good.
that's regular finals.
So Ninetales takes a knockout.
We were rematching
Orphan.
grand finals.
All right. So pretty interesting. He brought Indity back.
I would have loved to see how it played out too.
Orphan because no Ursaluna. So I'm assuming it's not Shed Tail. I'm assuming this is like some Iron Defense body press set with like maybe Heavy Slam. So I don't have to worry about the Orphan nearly as much, which is cool.
I think with light screen, that's actually crazy good into him.
Yeah, that's kind of thing about the Trick Room, like size spam stuff with like Indity Armouge. I felt like it draft kind of like limited the ability to really do much here. So I think
maybe you go Tailwind no now.
He's not gonna let me do it again, right? I don't think so. I could do Ninetales plus Crocodile again. Do I really want to? I kind of want to show off the Duosion mode if I can, because I imagine his Pokemon are pretty fast then.
I think that's a fair assumption, especially because of Tailwind.
Ninetales Duosion, or not Ninetales Duosion. I think Crocodile Duosion is fine here. Yeah, I kind of like the Crocodile Duosion. I'm going to do Crocodile Duosion. I do live plus 2 Heat Wave, I believe. Let me just double check if I live plus 2 Heat Wave with my Duosion. I should.
I remember I got double frozen by
easily. I live Heat Wave easily.
I remember I got double frozen by Moxie in SPL, and some of the comments were like, well, you should have prepared for freezing by Asperberry, Lumberry, and Terra Ice. Bitch, I'm gonna slap the fuck out of them. Like, what the fuck you talking about? The fuck you talking about?
Easily. Armor Cannon, not so much, but that's fine. I think we just lead Crocodile plus Duosion. I think it's a pretty good lead for the most part. Then I think in the back, I'm going to do my Hydrapple Blastoise. I just really want to bring this mode, man. I think it's fun.
Just dedicate your entire team to freeze, problem solved. Yeah, deal with 2 Pokemon and make your team weaker to all the other guys is crazy. No Rossberry for the burn from them.
Go with these 4.
Oh, yeah. You have to call it Asperberry and Asperberry. It can't be an Asperberry. It's an Asper. That shit's ass. You don't use that shit ever. Its only redeeming factor is that it's a pair. I love pairs. But it's a piece of shit. So don't use it. Respectfully.
If I really have to, I'll figure out the game 3 and I'll probably
just
bring
that shit in game, man.
over like Hydrapple since he didn't bring the Ursaluna, but we'll see. I feel like he should bring Ursaluna this time around. I think the weak armor weakness policy Armouge, like it's strong in surprise, but I don't think it's like really that good once it's known about. Especially like as you saw, the damage was like non-existent to me. It might have Energy Ball, but that's fine. Okay, he leads it again. Armouge plus the Houndoom, but I think that's completely fine.
Pairs are very low on the fruit tier list. I think that's...
It's not clicking Expanding Force. He might click Energy Ball if he has it into the Crocodile, but I'm okay with that. I'm going to go for Knockoff into the Armouge, and I'm just going to go for Trick Room.
Insane.
Yeah, I don't mind that.
Alright, so Shady's doing it again.
I'm pretty sure that if I get Trick Room up, then I could get Blastoise in to click Spout against his team, and I don't think his team really likes that Spout option.
Blastoise goes crazy.
And I don't think this is Wide Guard. They're going to go for Terrassalization this time.
Oh, Terra Grass.
Armouge,
right?
Yeah, this is Armouge. Do I live Dark Pulse in the Heat Wave? I have no idea what my Houndoom calcs, so we'll find out. I don't think so. I think we live, but we'll see. Terra Grass. Oh, they go for Whisk. That's
Willis
fine.
is nice.
I don't mind that. Okay, so that has Willis. Good to know.
Nice bring. You don't get
we do
weakness
get the knockoff. That will activate the weak armor.
Low key, maybe staying regular form and heat waving after burning.
They do go for Energy Ball. This isn't going to KO Crocodile.
Yo, low key, maybe burning and then staying regular to get the weakness policy from Crocodile's knockoff into heat wave might have been better.
Since it has no investment. Yeah.
Jeez, it did so much though.
They could have went for the Terra
Fire, Trick Room anyway, so it didn't matter.
And now we get Trick Room up. I don't know if they have Trick Room on the Armor, which I kind of doubt it. I could go for
Jeremy's
the
team
double
of
up
Lost
in
Turner
Armor,
is
or I
crazy.
could target down
Shout out to that
Houndoom.
person
I
that
kind of
said
like the
that.
idea of sacking Crocodile to bring in my Blastoise.
It's fine because Crocodile did its job. It survived a hit, and then you get to bring out Stoice and just click buttons.
Which I think is really good. Let me
doesn't
check.
need Crocodile
How
to
much do
win
I do to a
versus this
Houndoom?
mode.
I assume this hasn't.
If he's going all in with Trick
Like
Room
imagine
mode.
this is like max speed or something because it was fast. High horsepower does a lot. It does do a lot. I think my best play though is to probably just go for a knockoff into the Armor Roach again and protect though. The reason is then I could put them into range of like
Teardrop's
Blastoise
crazy.
Water Spout plus
Shout
Shadow
out
Ball.
BTB.
Okay, they retreat the Houndoom, so good play on their part. Is this the Entity? Orfworm. Okay, that's fine.
Good play. Good play.
Ooh, double swap. Good play from Shady. Okay. But I do get a knockoff into the Entity, so I do get rid of the item.
Ooh, and
he
you also
did
powered
give
up
me access to
Expanding Force.
now, which is actually pretty good with my Duotion.
Oh, this
so
Expanding Force is actually kind
I
of
can put
nasty.
on
I'm not
some
gonna lie.
solid damage here. So we will go for a knockoff.
Like, this isn't gonna do much, but
Okay,
Expanding
good
Force is
damage.
gonna go crazy. Even though it's on 2 resists. It's coming off of the God Reuniclus.
I need to make sure that Trick Room
baby.
always gets up in this game, which I think is fine. I think I'm just going to go for a knockoff into Orform again, and I'm going to go for Expanding Force to
Yeah.
get some decent damage, because I'll do actually some pretty good damage here. So we get some pretty good damage. No Follow Me Eater, so Light Screen coming out.
Oh my
Look
God,
at
that
that
is so
damage to
much.
Orform. That's insane damage. They go for Body Press immediately, which is fine. If they reverse Trick Room here, this is really good for me. Like, if they reverse Trick Room, that's
That could have
insanely
been cool,
good for
ally.
me. It's just Light Screen, okay.
But now you just go Drapple.
Which is cool by me.
Honestly, you can probably go Stoice too.
So Orform's not set up, so I don't know. I feel like this position's still all right. How many turns of Trick Room do I have? This was turn 3?
This is looking
was
really
turn
good
3. I
for-
could go into Blastoise and click Spout.
Yeah.
Or I could go Hydrapple.
I think both are fine. I want to see Stoice too, though. I'm not gonna lie. Because like Drapple just clicks Grass Knot on Earthworm because it
Maybe I'll
actually
go
does a
into
lot.
Blastoise here.
But Blastoise is
And just
big
throwing
man.
off Muddy Water Expandings.
Big
That
man.
should be fine. They have to respect the Blastoise offensively, I think.
Big man.
We go Blastoise. I'm clicking Muddy Water here into Expanding. Yeah, there's 2 turns of Trick Room, which I'm not happy about, but granted, I don't think this is that bad of a position. I kind of want a Trick Room here, actually, so I can... Because I think Muddy Water is going to miss a knockout on both Pokemon, but I think I could get a double knockout the next turn by going for Muddy Water, reverse Trick Room here, then Trick Room again.
So then you can
I
get
get
in
a
his
double knockout.
guys,
I actually
yeah.
like that. Yeah, I'm going to Muddy Water and Trick Room. They're going to go for a Protective Orphan, which is fine. Dude, are they going to Trick Room with Entity? Because that'd be insane for me. Okay, no, they just went for second, which is cool. Okay.
Oh my God, there's so much.
So I go for Muddy Water. How much does it do to Entity? I'm hoping that this will do enough. Putting in range where I need it to be. Okay,
Yep.
cool.
Next one
That is
kills.
enough. So I do get the Trick Room.
All right, he gets
And
the
now my
reverse.
Blastoise
Now he
is
gets the
faster than these
reverse to
Pokemon,
Trick
and
Room.
then I
It's
can
so
go for Muddy
nice.
Water and Trick Room again. So that's basically why I made this Muddy
Great
Water
play,
Trick
'cause he
Room
gets
play.
the- he gets the
because now I
attack
can get
off.
more turns on my Trick Room.
Oh, that's so good.
I'm going to go for Muddy Water and Trick Room.
Wow.
So very nice. I don't think I'm going to waste my Terastization with Blastoise because I don't think I knock out to the Orfworm.
Damn. Well
Anyway,
played, man.
so that's not that big of a deal.
Well played.
I don't have to worry about the Houndoom because I have Hydro Pump on my Hydrapple, but I will have to hit a Hydro Pump most likely in this game, which is the only sus part about my plan. But overall, I think it's like a cool plan.
Muddy Water's nasty. I used it today in playoffs.
My only question is, do I kill Armor Root with Expanding Force Muddy Water once the terrain wears off
They
through
were
Light
not hitting
Screen? That
attacks.
I'm not 100% sure about. But then again, I don't think they have a way to reverse Trick Room, so that should be all
James
right.
is very good, yeah.
I feel like I'm okay no matter what, but we'll see. I hit the Muddy Waters, which is great. Look at that damage. Ooh, Terra would have KO'd. Wow, I'm surprised it did that much to Orform. Jeez. Body Press? Iron Defense, that's fine. Okay.
Iron
I
Defense for
wonder
Trick
if I
Room is
KO...
crazy.
I mean, it looks like I KO with Expanding Force.
I like that play, though.
Which is cool.
Expanding Force
Because I have
definitely
one more
KOs,
turn of
but-
terrain left, right?
But this would be nice because you actually have a chance of like sweeping late game. Ursa might have been good here, too.
Yeah, I do have one more turn of terrain left. Cool.
Literally.
There should be... If it's Houndoom, it's Focus Sash, right?
3:50 a.m., fam.
And if it's Armor Root, you're going for Protect, and I assume that you don't have Focus
I gotta wake
Sash
up real
on
early in the morning, too. But it'd be like that.
Houndoom. Did I get to confirm if it was potentially Focus Sash? No, I went for Icy Wind, so I broke the Sash. Yeah, it's Houndoom. I'm not surprised here. I'm going to go for Muddy Water, and let me double check. I should KO Orform here. I'm like very confident. Oh, I don't have Orform in the calculator. I'm just clicking
That's
Expanding
crazy,
Force.
Faye.
I think it's fine, too. I still think Hydrapple's in an amazing position to just win this endgame, realistically. They're also running out of light screen turns, too, anyway, so even if this is the...
This makes sense,
this isn't
because you
even
kill
that
the
bad of a case,
Earthworm with
especially because
Expanding Force
Expanding Force should
anyway,
KO
and then you
Orform, but they
hit
protect
Houndoom
Orform to
down
get a
with
hit off of
Sash.
Houndoom. Muddy Water will bring down the Sash. Ooh, they retreat the Houndoom to stall out this
Oh my
terrain, looks
gosh.
like. But Expanding Force covers the switches, so this works
Yeah,
out
this
fine.
is still rough.
Armorch. They do protect the Orform. But I understand what they're going for. Okay, we go
Yeah,
for
because
the
like this
expanding
yo,
force.
Duosion is so strong, bro. Why is it as strong as Reuniclus? Oh my god.
Huge. And Muddy Water. I actually think I'm missing the knockout armor, but that's fine. Yeah. It's leftovers.
Try to surely get out of range, is not though.
Train disappears, which is a shame, but right now I think this should be all right. I think I just get to go for Muddy Water. I mean, I could swap in Hydrapple. I have two plays. I could switch into Hydrapple or not. I don't think I should. I think I should just Muddy Water, and I think I should just Shadow Ball the Armourouge.
I agree with Shadow Ball.
Shadow Ball will KO the Armourouge. They have to respect the Blastoise. They have to go for Body Press into Blastoise, which I assume should KO. I assume Body Press KOs Blastoise from Orthworm.
100%.
I just imagine this is like max defense Orthworm because it has not taken special attacks well at all. Then again, I've only really used Orthworm when Tinglu was a thing. So they give me the
got
Armourouge,
kill,
which is
right?
nice. I'm assuming they don't have Protect.
If it's Spadef, it might level 1.
I guess I can double up that slot the next turn.
Bad camera hour, stop this.
They go for Body Press. They should KO Blastoise. Yeah, okay.
All right. It's gonna be Hydrapple last.
Let's see.
This Earthworm slowly, but see, like imagine this
Body
Earthworm
Press was easily
doing
knocking
this,
that
but
out.
already
Hydrapple,
being.
how much do you take from Body Press? You might not get to a KO depending on the spread. Houndoom. Yep.
Do you double attack Houndoom?
I'm covering if it's Sash on the Houndoom. I'm gonna go for Hydro Pump and Shadow Ball, I think, because I assume if you had Houndoom, you're going to just. I'm assuming it's like Sucker Punch, Wisp, and some setup moves. So I think if I Hydro Pump Shadow Ball, I should KO the Houndoom.
Makes sense.
Houndoom does not have much. Well, granted, I have to hit the Hydro Pump, and then I am risking like some other attacks, but we'll see. Houndoom.
It's a good play.
Got like okay Spadef, but I'm pretty sure Hydro Pump and Shadow Ball should KO.
1
Yeah, it looks
point,
like Shadow
Faye.
Ball should KO.
Literally 1 point.
Well, it depends, actually.
It was a 1 point
Let's
mod,
see.
man.
I'm willing to risk it here. If we get Shadow Ball, Spadef drop, we guarantee the knockout if it's like max HP and has Spadef, but I assume it has speed. Shadow Ball, no protects, not surprised. Okay, decent damage. Nice. Big Hydro Pump hit. Ooh, we don't KO the Houndoom.
The
Wait.
Doom. Oh my god,
wait a minute.
Doom went
With
stupid.
nothing? Oh, Destiny Bond, okay.
We just don't attack it, right?
This could get a bit weird. How many times of Trick Room do I have? 1. So it's a Wisp, which is fine. Okay.
My phone. Dude, it lived. Doom is fire,
do I want to
bro.
take the knockout and just rely on Hydrapple to beat the Orthworm? How much does Hydro Pump do to Orthworm? Orthworm really
Shadow
does
Ball
not do
kills
much damage.
Houndoom.
I do a lot, actually.
And then Pup is
Oh,
like,
I do a lot.
Grassland does a billion percent.
I just
too.
got hit. I think I'm going to Reflect and Shadow Ball to Houndoom. I think
a
they're
good
just
play.
going to
It covers for
protect. Yep,
misses.
exactly. I'm okay with taking the knockout with Houndoom if I get to Reflect up. A Sucker Punch my Hydrapple. Beautiful.
Oh, he Sucker Punch, so he cancels out the
And here's
Destiny
the
Ball.
Reflect tech on the Hydrapple. This Shadow Ball will KO the Houndoom. I'm okay with taking this 1v1. Just don't get super unlucky, Hydrapple, please.
It's not 1v1 because
don't get super unlucky and we'll be fine.
Don't talk about ZA spoilers here, no.
Oh, wait, because he Sucker Punched. That means he
It'll be
doesn't have...
tomorrow's.
Oh, he Sucker Punched, which
Hey,
actually
no
screwed up
worries.
his
It'll
Destiny
be tomorrow's
Bond.
stream. We'll talk about
Because
spoilers.
the Houndoom moved first. I
Thank
was
you,
like,
Tim.
where's my Duosion? Beautiful. Okay, now we can Hydro Pump Trick Room and we're set. We're set. I thought that endgame was
Grassland
going to
also
be
just
scarier
does
than
a
I
lot.
because I thought I was
I
going
think
down there,
Grassland
but
always
yeah,
does
it's
a
heavy
lot,
slime is
too.
the last, so it's not doing too much damage. I just need to land like 2 Hydro Pumps and not get like super unlucky. Wow. Wait, what?
Bro, that in one.
It's because what I have in the calc is like
Light
max
stream.
Def Orthworm, but it was like max Fizz Def Orthworm, so Hydro Pump was like a 2-shot. Okay.
Jeez, good game,
Good
man.
games is shady, man.
Well played.
Duosion Hydrapple. I did it for the fan art. I did it for the
He
fan.
did do it for the fan art, which
Oh
is
man,
awesome.
what a game against Shady though. Oh,
That's nice guy James.
I did it. The Hydrapple Duosion. It didn't happen week 1, fan, but I am hoping you enjoyed the Hydrapple Duosion endgame of
Nice
game
guy
2.
James. Oh, I
Oh
got
man, that was
one.
fun. That was fun. The Blastoise Water Spout tech didn't come into play as much as I thought, but then again, it was the Driplim mode. If it was like the standard Trick Room stuff, I was well prepared for it. And then I knew that I could, like, if they brought the fast mode, I could potentially sweep in the Trick Room itself. So I had a feeling that I could
That
go
was
for
rough
that,
for
and I'm
Shady.
really happy with my
That
Texas
first
one.
game might
Because
have been
I don't think I
closer
covered
for, I
like
think,
everything Shady
Shady,
could have done.
actually.
Like I was scared potentially of like Choice Specs female entity with Terra Fairy blowing up my team and some other things, but Granted, I decided to go with a fun route because I wanted to do the Duosion plus the Hydrapple mode. And then I knew Crocodile was really good with Alolan Ninetales, and then I knew Blastoise was a huge thing. So really happy with
picks.
like how it worked out. And that was the match between the Jubilee Piplups and the New York Mankeys. I do think that Shady's draft is a little bit tough because of the fact that it really focuses on only 2 different modes you can really choose from, between that weak armor Armarouge or the hard circumcised spam. And if you cover for both and know how to play against both of those, it's a little bit rough, I think, for Shady in general. So I do believe that Shady is a phenomenal player, though, especially in Draft League. And of course, he does have some changes coming up to his roster that I do know about. So I think that Shady can go for a really deep run and still make it into the top 4 potentially, because I think his new draft is going to be really potent, especially upcoming. And we'll see how he does, but make sure you go check him out. I have a huge amount of respect for Shady, so go check him out, make some awesome Pokemon content in general. And yeah, you can go check out the Draft League coaches down below in the description. And we're going to be taking on Uzi next week, who has been on a pretty insane run lately. So pretty excited to see it, but no free matches here. Every coach in the Wolfey Draft League going to be a difficult match no matter what. So, but hopefully the Jubilee Piplups can stay cool and hopefully go on a winning streak. We'll see how.
Big game, big win. All right, let's watch Uzi. Now keep in mind, for Uzi's, he has to play me, and we have to play in finals the same time. And this, so prepping for 2 of games that actually you care about is a pain.
Insanely enough, I'm currently 2-0 in the Wolfey Draft League.
Oh, that's how it started. Who I play next week? Aaron, I believe.
It's a streak that might not last for much longer, as we're going up against jacobaimMD's LA Wakers.
jacobaimMD is crazy, bro. What?
Person who debuted his first regional in years and won multiple Draft League championships, most of which were at my expense. He possesses a championships.
Uzi. Oh, you can't see my mouse. Hold up. Most of which were at my expense is crazy. Hold up. Capture cursor. The fuck? Sorry, accusing me. Bro said most of which were at my expense. Uzi. That's my goat, though. Every draft league that Uzi has made to finals that wasn't versus me, he's won. It is 4, yeah. Stop calling me Jonathan, Jeremiah, and Jacob, and Jared on Twitch. You will stop this. You will stop this right now. Shady made so many changes to his team. I think it's really going to help him out. That's my rival for sure. He took his win versus me in draft this season. A BUBL, though. He got his win versus me.
Most of which were at my expense.
Don't
he
call
possesses
me Jasmine.
A dangerous rain team with a lot of Pokemon that look good against me. Now, you might be expecting a monologue about how big of an opportunity it is and how excited I am to face him. But really, I'm just tired of this shit. For 5 separate seasons, 3 of which ended up being twice, I have faced jameaimMD. And sure, most of them were great games. But here's the thing, we also made finals in the other league we've been competing in before the season even began. So in other words, I have to face him back to back at the same time.
This shit was tough,
is the equivalent of saying goodbye to someone only to find out that you're going the exact same way and reaching the same destination. So yeah, my brain is cooked and I'm ready to end this once and for all.
Yeah, you'll likely face him again if you make playoffs.
Oh, motherfucker!
Bro, that's if I make playoffs.
Weakness Policy, Terra, Fire, Hisuian Typhlosion is my ace in the hole, as this investment ensures me surviving Adaptability Wave Crash from Basculegion Under the Sun. It's a great Pokemon to throw off Joshua in living super effective hits, and using the Weakness Policy boost to get surprise knockouts. But how do I set up this?
You think you're funny, Uzi, sneaking a Joshua in there as well? You think you're funny?
Son, you may ask. Focus Sash Whimsicott is the one for the job, as it's here to neutralize Jamie's Weather War and give me speed initiative, while also handling his Archaludon with Endeavor. Its Terra goes to give me immunity against Fake Out Hisuian Sneasel, which that for his threatening water types. Terra, Stellar, Life Orb, Dragapult continue.
Okay, so I call this, which I was very happy about. When she showed Terra Dragon on that, I was very happy to call this shit. But also, I've said it every single time we watch Uzi, but
use this unique.
I think his editing for the team builder to like show you, instead of having like it doing, like, you know how for me I have it attacking the mons my opponent has in game, but I'm actually using footage that I create with Joe. I love that Uzi has a little pop up
approach, as the Stellar Boost ensures me one-shotting Basculegion with prior.
I don't know if I'm dumb. Oh, basically you have to set up games for singles ahead of time, and if you miss a certain time, you can't play.
Chip, which Shadow.
You know it's a hopeless pace because the Typhlosion was missing stats 100%.
and Draco Meteor being insanely great coverage into Joey's
there you
team. But of course, what about Dragon Shear? Who's the partner? That, my friends, is Terra Dragon Assault Vest Gallade. Once I terrestrialize into a Dragon type and get the Dragon Shear boost, all my high crit moves have a 100% crit rate, which paired with sharpness is literally impossible for Joey to defend against. Bypassing Terra Archalos.
He doesn't have. It's draft. You have to use Pokemon you have drafted, Snom. Just remember, this is always draft. You have a set amount of Pokemon you can use.
On stamina boost, with the Assault Vest guaranteeing my survival against Joey's special offense. Speaking of special,
built his
good old
team to
reliable
build
Terra
mine.
Ghost
He
Choice
doesn't have
Scarf
access to
Toxtricity
that
is here, as despite the awkward matchup, it can get a lot of free hits off against Joey's squad with Scarf Punk Rock Overdrive. Not to mention the chip I can get through pivoting. And lastly, Expert Belt Berserker is
guy's
finally
so cool.
coming off the bench as it gives me good fake.
Faye, tell me not. My 4 a.m. paranoia. Tell me not. My 4 a.m. paranoia. We swapped one thing. Thank God. I swear, I woke up in the middle of the night, opened my eyes, and like, I'm so fucking weak to Berserker. And I hit up Faye. I was like, I'm scared.
Got pressure.
It literally did, right? And I was so scared of this thing with room service. So scary. I didn't see knockoff on it. I was scared of Seed Bomb. Like this set with Seed Bomb. It's so nasty with room service. And I asked somebody, and they smoked me.
Along with the ability to hit Jackie's team
literally
really
had, like,
hard with
5
Tailwind support.
Terra-Fairies.
Terra Grass exists to better position me against this Rhydon. So yeah, that's the team. If
Terra
you're enjoying
Grass
this
was,
ride,
like,
please do
so
like this
nice.
video and subscribe as I'm on my next
So that boy
goal
was-
of reaching 15,000 subscribers by the end of this year, and I can only do that with all of your
Game mode
support.
was so stupid
A huge shout outs
on
and
my
thanks go
part.
to my friends Hopeless, Deanna, and
Get to
Amo for the
myself.
team building help, as well as my guy card the Buzzwole for giving me the team. Genuinely, I'm truly grateful to each and every single one of you for helping my dreams come true, and I look forward to making even greater memories with you. But that's enough talk. Let's move on.
Uzi, I feel like it's time to. I saw someone said change this. They said lame. I disagree. I think this is sick. I think it might be time to change the avatar, man. Might be time. You gotta put some rings on this boy for the wins. Volume sounds a little high. I'll put him down a little bit. Gotta buy some rings for the wins.
On at the game. Okay guys, we are back right now, ready to go against our good friend and eternal rival and also best friend, Mr. Joshua Jacob MD. Yes, that is his name now. And to be completely honest, I'm probably gonna get cooked here. Didn't get much time to prepare for this because we are literally playing Bobby Finals and this at the same time.
Bobby
at least we were
Finals
supposed
is so
to
funny.
until we found out that the tournament was set the wrong day.
Oh,
Regardless,
it's supposed to give FMA vibes, but I feel like, hey, it has been a minute, man. How you doing? I don't think Shuffle will ever participate. Been a minute. I don't think Shuffle will ever participate in draft. What the fuck happened to my... Hello? Okay, we're back.
regardless of that, I will try to make this a good game. If we don't get 0-2, that's good enough for me, all right?
We're having 2 kids.
I
That's so
genuinely love
bad.
my
No
guy.
time for it.
Let's see
I
what he
feel you,
has.
fam.
Right, so by the looks of his team, he pretty
got
much
$2
brought
pistol.
Pokemon that I didn't expect at all. I'm seeing the Rhydon and I'm seeing a Basculegion female, so in other words, I'm cooked because if he's strict room mode, then I have no idea how to play around it. Kind of wish I was room service, but it is what it is.
See, he wants to be
Regardless,
room
for
service,
my
man.
turn 1 lead,
Nah, shove it
I'm
in the
gonna
MDL.
establish my same game plan of leading off with my, Whimsicott as well as my Unitide
Take your
Explosion, just so
belt,
that I can
TLS.
get information on what he can potentially be. And yeah, so as long as I don't get absolutely mogged, you know what? That's all I need, really. So yeah. With that being said, have fun, you, my brother. Right, so he's gonna lead off with his Gab, Legion, and his Snake.
Shout out to Gabby.
As turn 1, I will be able
Shout
to
out
bounce
Lady
your items.
Kumu, too.
Yes. You are Gab Legion, you are Choice Scarf, and you are
And
Citrus
Snake,
Berry.
obviously.
Obviously, not the best start for this particular matchup for sure, but that is fine because
What up,
what
Small? How
I'm
you
going to do
doing,
is
buddy?
obviously start the game off with the Protect, and I am going to
Don't spoil too much
basically
TLS
just,
because tomorrow we're gonna do the
turn
spoiler
your rain
stream.
mode off, to be honest. I mean, if he double targets me, then you got me, brother.
Berserker's a
There's
good
nothing
mon,
else I can say
man.
about that. But yeah, you know what? Nah, just sunny day, bro. Just sunny day.
Bruh.
Oh my god. This guy's a demon, bro. This guy is a freaking demon. Yep, I'm gonna protect. I don't know what he is going to want to do here, but I'm gonna set up a sunny day. I'm gonna revoke your sunny day privileges. As here,
That's
he is going to go for a
waxful.
Shadow Ball.
Well, it's
It's
good to
obviously
see you,
going to
buddy.
fail. Now, the important thing to note here is that with Tailwind mode on, I can basically take this thing on, right? No problem about that. I think I'm actually very confident with the prospect of just terrestrializing and just erupting turn 1. Like, I'm being so dense right now, bruh. It's not even funny. Because if I set up the Tailwind with a sunny day to back me up, Alternatively, why do that, right? Yeah. Wait, why did I do that? I'm so...
Well, you're still getting outside, right?
I forgot to turn off the Terra. Well, it is what it is, yo. It is what it is.
Well, if he didn't Terra, he
That
got
is
smoked
unfortunate
here.
for sure.
So, to be honest, Uzi, this misclick on Terra might have actually helped you because you got smoked if you did.
You are going to do that for sure, my friend. You still outspeed me, which is pretty surprising. Wait, did I not go for a tailwind?
Yeah, that did.
Oh no, I went for an energy ball because I'm stupid like that.
No, this
but
was
it's
a good
actually
play.
going to surprisingly work out. Wait, what? Did I not click eruption?
Heat wave. Okay.
Bro,
That's so funny.
no shot. No shot that just happened. Bro, what? Hello? Yo, I get... Yeah, no, see, y'all, I'm just cooked. My brain is just
Okay,
cooked
look,
like that
look.
right
At
now.
this point, we had just played our finals the day before, and it was pretty late. We were running late on everything. No. We were supposed to play. We were supposed to play BUBL finals into VGC, and that couldn't happen. So we were delayed on that, and then we had to do this, and it got fucking late, and we were tired of shit. Tomorrow, I'll be going over the stats.
That
No
is generally
spoilers,
crazy
seriously.
business. Like, I mean, on one hand, I'm kind of glad that I
It
got
worked
some
out.
damage on that, you know,
Shit, it worked out.
teleport of his. But me setting up the tailwind right now, I mean, I should be able to outspeed you for sure. Yep, the choice scarf is not going to matter here, as heat wave is going to not do enough damage to that snake for sure. The Gapsule Legion is going to die though, which is really nice. However, I can't say I'm really happy. I cannot say I'm happy with how this sequence went, period, because yes, I think he is going to be able to revive himself courtesy of the Citrus Berry.
Sometime in the evening tomorrow.
Against my breed, which I survive.
The 50 base fucking power.
That is your time actually putting in work. That's crazy.
Yeah, the 50 base power Braybird.
That is really funny. Okay, cool.
50 attack stat.
So he's gonna bring out his Ness, which is his Koveffe. Shut up. I don't know. So my mobile just thought
Who
that I was
talking to
speaking to him,
Braybird?
which is really funny.
Me. I kept missing Hurricane in the sun. Braybird 2-shot Whimsicott. That's all I needed to do, and it does more to Gallade if it's Assault Vest. It does more to Araquanid. So if it's Assault Vest. So I talked myself into Braybird.
Freaking Gemini.
And I showed it to Faye. I was like,
Regardless,
this
I
shit's
think-
weak. But it fucking did it.
I think right now what I do want to do,
Way stronger there.
first of all, is I do want to double attack the Nest though.
Weather Ball doesn't hit
Oh wait, I should
Pulp,
have just Solar Beamed. I'm so silly.
and it also
I'm
doesn't
so
deal with
silly like that.
Araquanid
Yeah, I should have just Solar
or
Beamed. that.
Gallade outside of in Sun.
The crit is gonna obviously
Which
be
is the whole
really nice, but the White Guard is gonna 100% save him big time.
The whole point was to deal with them in Sun.
For sure. Okay, so not
That's it.
really the best start.
Oh no.
Especially when he has Trick Room mode
no.
at his side. Especially when he has Trick Room mode at his
Correct.
side. Oh man, I'm really sorry for being rattled, folks. I'm really sorry about that. So the Harsh Sunlight is going to fade away this turn, which is obviously unfortunate. Because like otherwise, I would have just Solar Beamed him for sure. Like no questions asked about that. It's like what's stopping him from doubling me, right? No,
I'm
he
done
swaps
for
out.
this. I switched out because I was like, oh, the priority encore, but like I fucking have triage. Not like it matters. I wasn't killing Typhlosion anyway with Draining Kiss, but still.
He's gonna bring out his Swole, the
First,
the
but
Arch
yes.
Haludon. Oh, okay, buddy. Oh, you got me, brother. You got me. Okay, he's gonna protect. I don't know what's happening, folks. Full disclosure, I have no idea what in the flying is going on right now, but I'm trying,
My guy getting a little
and I guess
defense
that's
boost.
all that can count at this moment in time. I'm not particularly sure. 3 more turns of Trick Room, right? I don't
My
know.
goat.
I don't know. Okay, he's gonna swap out though. He's gonna swap out and bring in his Nest, which is completely fair and valid. My double protect is gonna fail because I mean, with my brain not working anymore, this is like what we're doing right now, unfortunately. But yeah, he's gonna be able to get the KO off on me, which is obviously unfortunate for sure. Nothing, there's nothing I can do about that.
Energy Ball. I forgot what he did here. We played so long ago.
The Tailwind is gonna peter out, which is obviously, you know, unfortunate for sure. It's just that this Archaludon being Ghost is obviously, you know, very much rattling and throwing me off big time. Because I feel like he's now in a position where he has to Terrasilize, right? I feel like he's in a position where he kind of has to Terrasilize anyways. So, how many? Wait, hold on a second. How many turns of Trick Room are there? 2 more turns of Trick Room.
We've watched Wolfey's and James. We got this one in
Yeah,
Necrola.
just tag the Nest, I guess. Yeah, because he has to terrestrialize into Ghost here. He literally has to do that.
Thank you, executive.
It's hard to say what else I could have done there, to be honest. But
Nice,
like, yeah, this match is turning out to be something, all right?
God, I love Comfy.
Oh yeah, no, he can just Raining Kiss me, yes. Whoop-de-doo, right?
I'm so bad for this next one, man.
Unfortunately, I'm not gonna be able to survive that for sure.
I'm so bad for the next
Unfortunately,
turn.
I'm not gonna.
I literally called that he had Dragon Cheer. I knew he had to have Sucker Punch and Draco and Shadow Ball. Like, there was no need for Protect on Dragon Ball.
Be able to survive that period. However, I should be able to get a very nice Night Slash off, which is not going to do any sort of damage whatsoever.
So bad for this next one, man.
As I'm going to
but
bring
it was late, man. And we were flustered. I'm not being able to play Belby final.
My Cultival Pultingtons, yes. As here, there's one more turn of Trick Room left, which is obviously really nice for sure. But like,
you keep playing Nationals
I'm definitely not playing this playing this at the best, and I certainly do apologize for this, folks. Because I don't think Gallade can just beat everything. Yeah, because he can just floral heal.
Because like, I just floral heal and then I Draco and they kill that and then I just body press. And
+3 priority bracket is crazy business.
I'm so bad for this, man.
Actually, hold on. Yeah, I mean, with the Psycho Cut
like, I'm literally so bad for this.
Because obviously, you know, I crit him.
Trying to convince myself there was a 50-50 then when there wasn't.
Wait, we can potentially win this. Yeah, because my Shadow Ball is going to be able to redirect into the Archaludon, and that is going to do so much damage. Yeah, you can get the stamina boost.
Uzi woke up here.
Wait, hold on a second, can we win?
Uzi woke up when he realized he wins.
The Twisted Dimensions have returned to normal.
I have him at 1.25. He got
what in the actual is going on?
No, I literally.
Listen, man, I don't know. I don't know how things are working out, but like, hey, if this is how it is, then that's how it is, right? And I'm gonna take it for what it was. Okay. My talking don't make no sense anymore at this point in time. But my Shadow Ball is going to be able to get itself up. It's going to be able to take down that Archaludon. And I believe with this one final Psycho Cut, we should be able to take the first game home.
Yes, sir.
As insane as it is.
Damn, I threw that shit.
What? How did I get there? What's happening? Come on,
I didn't even realize I still had Pelipper in the back, too. Like, even if, like, as long as I land Draco and Pult, like, that guy can never come back with AV because I had the bravest of birds.
We're going to be able to take the first set home.
Because, like, after that, I just, I floral, like, let's say I killed that and he kills me with a crit somehow, which he wouldn't be able to with a crit anyway. I could just floral healing my Pelipper and then Brave Bird Gallade. That was like,
holy schmoly.
That was so bad on my part.
Yeah, I did not expect that at all.
Upside was way better than going for 30%.
So many misclicks and so much stuff like that, but hey, it worked out. Right, so I have no idea how we won the game one, but how do we continue this? I have no idea. Regardless, I will try nonetheless. I might just lead off with my Lady Kubu with my Gallade. And I say that mainly because the tailwind pressure is just so good against him, right? Right, so for this game mode,
now it's time for Zero to redeem himself.
Have my Ginger Shady in the back.
This guy's so
and
cool.
Potentially end this with I don't know how I feel about my Isuian.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, Faye.
Let's just go with Dragapult.
It was late as hell. Like I said,
we
were flustered because we were like, shit, man. We can't play our BUBL. That's what we wanted to do. And we're just sitting there chilling and call before we played. Like, literally. Like, no, 100%. 100%. It was just a bad play on my part. Literally just a choke. Like, a very bad choke. But like he said, we had a lot on our fucking mind. That shit was tough.
Sure. So, yeah, let's roll with that. Right, so he's going to lead off with his Nest and Zero, as I am going to lead off with my Lady Kubu and Cardangle, and turn one, this is a really good situation, because your Rhydon is a Fairy type. However...
God, I love Comfy so much.
I'm gonna aggressively attack you. Perhaps I will regret this, perhaps I will
this
not.
Is max special attack Whimsicott, which
However,
isn't a lot.
I do think that Rhydon is about to terrestrialize right now into a Fairy type, yep.
Like, I love this
That is what is going to happen for sure, yes. Yep, the energy ball is gonna come off. It's gonna do a lot of good damage. But unfortunately, I don't think Psycho Cut will it kill? Oh man, it just comes so close, unfortunately.
God, look at him landing his first move.
Yeah, oh, okay, buddy. Alright, you got me, brother. You got me big time. Because I don't know what else, otherwise, I don't know what else I was supposed to do here. But right now, he gets 4 turns of pure unadulterated chaos with this Rhydon. And Floral Healing has a +3 priority bracket, and I'm not exactly sure if that extends to the Comfey as it is. So that is obviously the very unfortunate aspect behind what's
Bro really does
right
become
now.
LeBron here. He's like, Bronny actually stepped up, which he was supposed to.
Shoot, man. I'll just attack both.
Did I switch to Arch?
Okay, he's gonna Arch swap.
Makes sense. I haven't taken any damage.
The Archaludon? Swole the Archaludon. You got me, brother.
Big Swole!
Yep. You got me.
Hey, Swole, I don't know if you're still here, bro, but this is you.
So definitely not a good start at all. Definitely not a good start at all, period. And he gets a flinch too, which is obviously unfortunate. However, I can't... Oh man, if I was room service, you'd be boomed.
Yeah, that's what I was scared of.
If I was room service, you would be boomed right now. But as it stands,
Literally,
I might need
dude,
to
everyone
force a
had
Terra.
poison jab.
Okay, first off, how do you want to do this, Uzi? I could try to get a fake out pressure off on you, first off. Because three more turns of Trick Room, right? Okay.
That's big
I
swole.
mean, I don't know. Okay, he's gonna protect though. Fair play. Yo, and why did I close combat the Archaludon? I outspeed you. Oh man.
I did this just in case you Draco grass. Look, that shit killed. Wait, hold up. Wait, I just realized something.
Right now, but
Oh
yeah,
my god, yeah, the flinch was actually better for him. I didn't realize he targeted Archaludon on that turn. That flinch was actually better for him. That shit would have been +1 defense and 8. Let's go, Swole. Let's go, bro.
because three more. No, I don't know. Okay, he's gonna protect though. Fair play.
Go.
Yo, and why did I close combat the Archaludon? I outspeed you. Oh man.
Yeah, because we know, plus that CC does, I think this was just my best play anyway, though.
You are
Attacking
very
into
mean
this.
for that, sir. You are very mean for that. Okay. So obviously that didn't work out at all. Which is definitely unfortunate for sure. Yeah, I don't think I'm... Listen, I stumbled past the first game. I don't think it's going to happen for the second one. Unless, of course, I course correct with my leads, because maybe then I should have just let up with my Berserker deck, to be honest. I think that was probably my biggest mistake here, for sure. Regardless, I am just gonna try and get whatever damage I can off on this thing before calling it a day, yeah? Let's just do that, to be honest. It's definitely unfortunate for sure, I would say.
Hey, hold
Also, I
up.
could have just endeavored.
Hey, no. Uzi, don't be DMing Faye for help. You already stole Hopeless. Faye, stay away from Uzi. You stole Hopeless, and I give you Amel, my goat, during the regular seasons. Stay away from my helpers, my goats. How many are you going to take from me? Hopeless ain't around this week. I'm joking anyway. When we so Amel is amazing, obviously Faye's amazing, Hopeless, all of them amazing. Hopeless helped a lot during, I know Faye built with Hopeless a lot too, but Hopeless helped a lot during SPL season, and Amel helps a lot usually during regular seasons. But since Amel is the GOAT, let's go, Swole. Time to move up to that top 10. But since Amel also helps Uzi, I typically try and stray away just because I know that in finals and stuff, Amel wants to help Uzi usually, depending on who I'm fighting. It's usually Uzi. So I was just joking. Literally is. What a goat.
Him.
What happened to my game?
Yep, Rockside is gonna come off. Kubo is gonna be able to survive that, which is really sick. As Ginger Shady is gonna be able to almost come really close towards knocking out that Archaludon.
My
oh,
goat.
man.
It's my goat
That's
arch.
unfortunate. Okay. Yep, he's gonna pick me up with a
Just
press
throw out of
of
there.
all bodies, yes. He's gonna press his body against me. Like the perv that he is. As
Stop this.
Yeah, no, definitely. What I should have Bro, what's happening? What I 100% should have done there, I think, was take the chance to like close combat in the first time close combat that Archaludon the first time around. Because if I just terrestrialized there, maybe then actually no, maybe he predicted me terrestrializing there. That's why he did what he did. He fucked this demon, okay?
So hyped you both made
Mr.
it top
Joseph
8 in
is
the
truly
Wolfey
a
draft
demon
league
of
is
all demons,
hilarious.
as they say. Regardless, one more turn of Trick Room left, which is very unfortunate for sure. But I mean, if he lets me do this, then shoot, I will take it. But I'm gonna try to pick off his Archaludon here. Yep, bye.
Yes. Uzi commentary, no sleep is kind of crazy.
So your high horse,
Yo.
your rock slide, your high horsepower, and you're something else that I know not of.
Bro.
Can you miss your rock slide, sir?
Rhino went
Nope, you miss it. He hits
Rhino
all of them.
went
My guy don't miss
stupid,
a
man.
single one. That's crazy.
Rhino went stupid this game. Oh my god.
So definitely an unfortunate way to go down here for this set. I guess I'm just starting to wonder like what my appropriate sequence was to do there in that situation, right? But it's hard
Like,
to
it
find the
actually
right words
went
for it,
crazy.
considering that. I mean, if I got the Endeavor off, then maybe
I
something.
mean, to be
something
fair,
would have
Rhyperior
happened,
went
but
crazy in
obviously,
game
no, it
2.
probably
It
wouldn't
just,
have, 'cause you would have
it just
picked me
game
off.
1 what happened.
Regardless, I am just gonna shoot. If you let me get a kill or whatever, that would be nice. But
Oh,
yeah,
no,
priority
it's
training
possible.
test is gonna come off. It's gonna pick me off.
God,
That was
look
the
at
Ocelot.
Comfy,
Unfortunate,
look Comfy, little support
unfortunate,
mod.
as he is going to be able to take the second game home. Very well played by Joey, for sure.
I mean, I flinched the fuck out of you. But I thought you clicked
Very
Endeavor
well played
more,
for
I'm not
sure.
gonna lie.
But also, I think I definitely misplayed in the sense that if I was gonna, you know, go for the attacks that I did, I should have just attacked,
I agree.
you know, Archaludon as it is. Because then I would have punished my guy, like straight up.
That one flinch,
Regardless,
actually, I didn't
for the
realize that he energy balled that turn, and it was into Archaludon. I thought it was into Rhydon. Like, that hit could have made a big difference.
Third game, what do we do here? I think I definitely like Ginger
I don't
Shady
even
as
remember
one
what
of
the
my
fuck I
leads
brought
this
in
time
this
around,
game.
for sure. All right, so I mean, this is where like we're gonna do all audibles possible, man. Because to be honest, I'm not really sure how to do this, how to handle this, but regardless, we're gonna hoof it with this and see if we can make something happen.
Imagine I brought Lapras this last game.
Did I choose Toxicity as one of my final Pokemon? All right, he's gonna lead off. Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, I brought game 1.
You got
Okay.
me, brother.
I was like, fuck it, let me play it better.
You got me here for sure, because what I can only do right now is obviously go for.
Oh
a
my
fake
god,
out
yeah,
into-
he
a
fakes
fake
out
into
into
the
Pelipper.
snake. What else do I got in the back?
Oh, and I go
have a
I go
Toxicity,
Archaludon
so
here, right?
It isn't
Oh my god,
Omega,
this is such a good turn for me.
Omega Ultra Doomer just yet, to be honest.
You could also energy ball for
Let's
the
try
trip, which
this.
makes sense, yeah.
Let's try this first of all.
Dude, this is such a good
Go
turn.
ahead and
I came in and
Archaludon.
got free double defense boost.
Yep. Oh my god.
Because like
I mean, honestly,
this,
Joyce is playing really well.
and the surf.
There's not much else I can really say on that matter, especially since he can get me with this adaptability like boosted surfs and all that.
Look how much surf did to Whimsicott. Don't worry about. Don't look back at this, bro. Brother. You want to talk about ashamed? I convinced myself not to go for Draco Meteor into you. I used all my timer to convince myself the wrong play. Don't worry about this shit
That sort of stuff, right?
at all.
And of course he gets
Oh, I'm about to say I crit you. Holy
crit
shit.
too, so that you are 100% Swift Swim for sure. That goes without saying. This energy ball is obviously not gonna pick you off, regrettably. Close combat into the Archaludon. Tailwind. I don't know what happens here. Okay, he's
The
gonna
fact
swap
that Terra
out.
Ghost also means he can't Endeavor me is so crazy.
But into who though is the question. He's gonna bring it in his nest. Fair play.
Oh yeah, I didn't have to Terra
I am
here
just
anyway.
gonna attack
Getting rid of
you.
Whimsicott means he has no control once I get the
Oh, Ginger Shady, get me a crit. Aw, man.
0.
Good damage though. Very good damage for sure. I'm assuming he wants to knock off my.
Like this is so nice because like I realized obviously in game 3 that getting rid of Whimsicott means he has no control, so I'll always have Sun in the back.
knock
I mean
off
Rain.
My guy though, right? Yep, he wants to
Damn,
knock
throw
off my
out of
guy.
there.
So it's it is. I set up a tailwind, okay? I did set up a tailwind to be fair. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do, right? With the tailwind being up, and the fact that all 4 of your Pokemon are alive, oh man, this is so insane. I think you kind of are in a position where you have to Terrasilize first of all. Maybe I'll regret this. I regret every single play in my life, so. Yep, you're gonna Terrasilize. If we can get Omega Ultra Crit. Oh wait, no, he switched. He
Did you say I've never regret a play in my life? That's goated. You sound like Kale, my
stayed
goat.
in, yes. My boy stayed in, yes.
Oh, he's talking about Comfy. He thought Comfy would
Well,
switch.
it is what it is.
I like Salmon a lot.
Oh, you're gonna
on this
floral
one.
healing though. Ah, right. I forgot that's a tech. Can I get a crit? Nope.
God, this mod is so
sorry.
good.
No crits for you.
Because as
No
long as
crits for
Tailwind
you.
goes down, I'm in a good spot.
Yeah, I mean, hell, man. Utility umbrella? Oh,
There's so much, man.
yeah. I'm just gonna Iron Edge you. I'm just gonna Night Slash you.
God, I love Arch.
Oh boy.
This is big. Look
no,
at
this is
Swole.
definitely
Look at
been
what.
a
That's
very messy
literally why
game
his
from
name
my
is
end.
Swole, bro.
And understandably so.
He's out there catching
And
Pokemon, getting
understandably
big.
so. But yeah, no, with the circumstances behind preparing for this game, it was definitely a lot.
Like
but
I miss Poltergeist, but look at what
the
Comfy's
only way to
doing.
go from here is up. So I'm not really
It was all. I'm
too
pretty sure it was
sad.
always AV, JD.
with what's transpiring before my very eyes. Because yes, I will be able to knock out your nest, so it will not be you just winning like straight up 3-0 against me. But yeah, this mod press should absolutely mark my card angle. Yep. Oh no, Kurt! You should have survived. Yes.
And this
But
felt
actually,
this felt fine, right? Because like even if he Terra Ghosted here, I always had Wide Guard plus Kill Berserker, and then like Wide Guard Pelipper plus Kill Berserker, so I win. Because he's Scarf. I obviously don't know if he's Scarf, but
can I even pull this back? Out comes the Gapskew Legion, yeah.
Tailwind does not
And
matter.
to be honest, but how many turns of Tailwind do I even have left? I have 1 more turn of Tailwind left and 5 more turns of Rain, so
Swiss
I kind of don't have any
Choice
other
Scarf
choice in the
Solar.
first place, y'all. I kind of need to just attack him, don't I?
God,
Like, I kind of need to
so
just attack
good.
him and just hope for the best or whatever have you. Ultimately, it's still on me though for how I. Okay, no, you are. Yeah, because you are scarfed.
God, man. Surf
Actually,
was so
he kind of
fire.
hurt himself, right? Oh, right, no, Ginger Shady is not gonna be able to survive that. Come on, Toxicity. Come on! Oh, okay, he's not gonna do it. But
that shit did
this was a
zero,
really good
man.
set. Very good set from Joey. I think he played his cards exceptionally well, and I
Except for
simply
game
did
one,
not
bro.
have a proper out
Game
into
one was really
the modes
bad
that he
by my
had
part.
presented against me. And there's no shame in that. I lost to a goat, and unfortunately, we are going to lose our first game of the season. It's definitely unfortunate. It's definitely unfortunate because I wish I could have performed better for you all and performed more.
I mean, to be fair, man, we went to game 3. That's as fucking close as it gets, right? It's as close as it gets.
Confidently, but it's fine. This was a great learning experience. There's so much for me to learn from this set, and it's something I'm going to apply for future games 100% of the time. So yeah, GG's my guy. Nothing but love to him. And with that being said, let's see how the rest of the matches go. Wish.
Also, guys, if you like enjoy Uzi's commentary, and this is for people who are watching the VOD later, he made
Recently, I competed in a
this
Pokemon tournament.
incredible video that is like insanely underrated. Insanely underrated. So please check it out. All right, last game of the night. 47 minutes. It's 4:27 p.m. Yeah. It's Necker, though. My goat.
Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel for another episode of the Wolfey Pokemon Draft League. This is week 3, which is
Okay,
just
also,
about...
Aaron's in Hong Kong. He comes back. I think now he just landed, actually. What time is it? 4:27 a.m.? He said like 5 a.m. Central, actually. So, no, he comes back in a little bit. But, yeah, so he's probably posting his tomorrow or the next day. Maybe the next day.
our halfway point of our 7-week regular season.
That's
and
why
so
he's our
far,
traveling
we faced off
coach.
against Shady Penguin and pokeaim, but we still have such a stacked season ahead of us. We've got Mountay, Uzi Gunner, James Beck, Wolf Glick, of course, and then Aaron Cybertron Zing is our opponent for this week. Aaron has a ton of competitive Pokemon experience, and I, probably like many of you, love his Road to Rank series as well as the other content that he's created. He was one of the first people that I watched to get into Pokemon VGC, and he's one of the people that I still keep up with to this day for their competitive Pokemon content. I also feel really lucky that I get to cast alongside Aaron. We've been casting official
They're
tournaments
so
together
great
since
together, too.
2020, and you might have seen us
Like,
in places
their
like the World
commentary's
Championships
amazing.
in Yokohama, Japan, or in Anaheim, California just a couple of months ago. I love casting with Aaron, and I've also had a blast with our special content sets over the years. We got a chance to do a caster battle on the official Pokemon stream. We battled against each other in the Wolf Glick auction style draft league tournament. And now we get a chance to face off against each other in a brand new format. That one caster battle was so funny because every single Pokemon that I brought only had one move, and it was a priority punch move. I liked to call it the One Punch Fam, and I thought that was really clever at the time. And for the auction style draft tournament, I ended up getting pretty lucky with some of the fishers that I hit versus Aaron. So we are 1-1 in our special formats, which means that this one will break
Basically,
the tie.
Neko
I've
was
used
evil.
Dondozo against Aaron, but this time he's using it against me, as his team consists of Dondozo, Tatsugiri, Goldengo, Murkrow, Slacking, Weezing, Galarian form,
God,
Toedscool,
Aaron has the most
Pawmot,
annoying team in the
Dugtrio, and Yanma. So far, Aaron has only brought Dondozo, Tatsugiri, Goldengo,
Yeah,
Murkrow,
Dozo's really
Slacking,
scary.
and Galarian Weezing to his previous matches. So I'm expecting that he's going to do more of the same in this week. The team has 3 fairly functional...
But like I said, I really do think that the I think Tatsu clicking water moves is very scary too. But I think like that we talked about Houndstone like being like a Howl defensive Wisp variant or Scarf, and like Rotom obviously can be built like a lot.
duos. You've got
Yeah, and
Goldengo
Aaron's a good
and
player,
Murkrow,
exactly.
Dondozo and Tatsugiri, as well as Slacking and Galarian Weezing. And that can make it really hard to play against because it's hard to predict what he's going to end up bringing in the front and what duo he decides to bring in the back. Dondozo and Tatsugiri is a classic. Commander gives a boost to Dondozo's stats, a 2-stage increase to attack, defense, special defense, and speed. The drawback is that Tatsugiri is unable to use moves while combined with Dondozo. However, sometimes that can be a benefit. Even though you can't see Tatsugiri, it still gets counted as a Pokemon on the field, even though it is in a state of invulnerability inside Dondozo. So moves that are doing spread damage actually still get calculated as damage as though there are 2 Pokemon on the field,
I didn't fucking
even
know
though
that.
you can only see one. It's
Actually-
actually kind of annoying.
I knew that, but I didn't remember that until right now. And I already fought Aaron. You know, sometimes you don't gotta know shit to play Pokemon.
Because if you target into the slot that this Tatsugiri switches into and then
You know, I knew that shit. You know why I knew that shit? Because in SPL I had to know that shit. But it's been a long time since I had to know that shit, man.
the Tatsugiri combines with the Dondozo, your move doesn't work. It just misses the Tatsugiri entirely.
I know that much, right? Like, obviously, you always got to target the Dozo slot because if Tatsu comes in, you can't do it. Was Aaron your week 4? Yeah, I play Aaron week 4. And then I play Mount week 5. And then I think it's James and then Shady, and then we're done.
Entirely, and it doesn't redirect into the Dondozo. I still hate that it's like that. With a +2 attack boost from Commander, Dondozo is hitting really hard. But even with all of those additional boosts that Commander is giving to Dondozo, Dondozo being on the field by itself can leave it
just electro shot.
Like getting Intimidate cycled, so you're overall doing less damage.
Rain also
so all of
need.
those defense boosts don't matter. Or you could also be inflicted with a status condition.
You know, Swole is named after
overall...
my boy Swole from Twitch, who's a nurse, but he also is top 5 in California in catching Pokemon in Pokemon Go and top 20 in America. Just want to let you know. He's 100K catches away from 2 million catches in Pokemon Go. That boy's swole because he works out and he's always walking and working.
Longevity on the field. You could also build your team to have defensive
you learn
Terras that
a lot
can
from a
wall
win, too.
Dondozo, like a Terra Fairy if you're expecting Order Up, or a Terra Water to resist those super powerful wave crashes. That's why we've seen some really creative approaches to getting another Pokemon on the field while Dondozo has all of these boosts. Tatsugiri holding a Toxic Orb. Tatsugiri gets poison from the Toxic Orb once it hits the field. You get to combine with Dondozo, and then Tatsugiri all the while is taking poison damage while it is inside Dondozo. And once it faints, Dondozo gets to keep the boosts, so funny. And then you get a chance to bring in another Pokemon alongside Dondozo that might be able to help it fight a little bit better. The trade-off is that you are losing your Tatsugiri, so you don't actually have the additional Pokemon for later. But it's nice if you just have another Pokemon.
You already are a nurse. Also, what match in the next coming weeks are you most excited for? It's been a minute since I played Shady, so I guess Shady. James, obviously, as well. Honestly, all 3 of them. I didn't get to play Mountain SBL, so and he's my week 5, so I'm excited for that. And we're actually coming up towards, like, we're in half the season, right? This is week 3. Week 4 is over half the season, and there's only 5, 6, and 7. So every single game matters, so we can make playoffs. Only top 4 make playoffs, so it's really like crunch time for a lot of people, where every win and every loss matters. Like, and how much you win by matters. Like, even if you're losing, try and lose 1-2 versus, 2-0, because you can't make it. So I'm excited to play everybody, but also
Next to Dondozo, and Dondozo keeps itself alive somehow. Dondozo has a couple of different options for abilities that it can run. You can run Dondozo as Unaware, which ignores your opponent's stat changes, or Oblivious, so you cannot get intimidated or taunted. The benefits of Oblivious in our match is that I have double Intimidate as an option, and Dondozo is set up from things like Substitute. Yana is also another common move, which is another nice thing to taunt. Unaware is great against opposing setup teams, but a downside is that Unaware also ignores stat decreases. If I'm using Leaf Storm or Draco Meteor into Dondozo, Dondozo will ignore those special attack drops, so I can freely spam those moves without losing out on any
she has the
common
Leaf
attacks
Stormer.
on Dondozo include Body Press, which is great with the +2 defense from Tatsugiri's Commander, but you also have Earthquake, Outrage, Double Edge, Wave Crash, Rock Slide, and Heavy Slam, which gives Dondozo plenty of options for strong physical attacks as well as coverage. Tatsugiri, on the other hand, is more special attack focused, and in VGC usually has a combination of moves like Muddy Water, Draco Meteor, and Hydro
You can't
Pump.
see Necra standing there with like a little pointer on a PowerPoint, like just saying this while pointing. Like, it's so fucking nice. She does such a great job at this. I say that every week or whenever we watch her side, but she does such a great job.
But you can also run a more supportive set, making use of Dragon Cheer, Icy Wind for speed control, Rain Dance if you want to shut off weather, and Helping Hand to boost damage. This makes Tatsugiri a really versatile Pokemon, either to combo with Dondozo and then get the cleanup once Dondozo gets KO'd, or Tatsugiri can come in and help any other ally. The next duo we're going to break down is Golden Go and Murkrow. Golden Go has been one of the best Pokemon in non-restricted formats, and even when legendaries were allowed, Golden Go was still keeping up with the power level, because it was so strong. Golden Go and Murkrow have been run together so that Murkrow can set Tailwind with priority from Prankster, and can also use Haze to remove the special attack.
Legit, I can't even tell if she scripts this because how natural it is, right? Like, I'm sure there's bullet points and things like that, but it's so good. She's also a commentator, so she does it for work.
Drops Golden Go would have from using Make It Rain. And that's really one of the reasons Golden Go has been so powerful. Make It Rain is its signature move, which is a 100% accurate Steel-type spread damaging move. So many Pokemon get hit by Make It Rain for neutral or super effective damage, and it's strong special attackers like Golden Go that have conditioned the meta to include things like Snarl to drop special attack, the Self Vest is a held item to increase a Pokemon's special defense,
I was scared about
and defensive
I was scared about Dozo the most when it was that wheezing Calyrex ignores every fucking ability Shadow Rider with Dozo Tatsu in the back. Disgusting.
that resist Make It Rain.
Yo, watch this Dozo match and be special surf. That could be crazy too.
Golden Go has so many benefits as an offensive powerhouse beyond Make It Rain. Dual Steel Ghost typing is nuts. Golden Go has 9 resists and 3 immunities. There's also just so many cool sets it can run. You can lean really heavily into its enormous 133 special attack stat with a choice specs, running Make It Rain.
This is at 1.25, fam.
Shadow Ball.
Look, I can hear you. I can tell you what number.
And coverage options from Power Gem and Thunderbolt. Focus Blast is also a really fun tech move. You could also run a Choice Specs or a Choice Scarf set with Trick to give yourself a unique way to stop an opposing Pokemon by trading items. You don't need a Choice Specs if you run Nasty Plot. While it requires a turn of setup, this is a popular option, so you have 2 turns where you don't need to worry about the special attack drops from Make It Rain. You can also lean into Make It Rain even further with a Metal Coat to boost Steel-type damage and a Steel Terra. This Pokemon also learns Substitute, Reflect, and Light Screen. Although those moves kind of feel like a waste when Golden Go already has amazing offense and great natural defense. Oh, and we can't forget about Golden Go's signature ability, Good as Gold. Good as Gold makes Golden Go immune to status moves. So you can't Spore Golden Go, you can't Thunder Wave Golden Go, you can't Taunt Golden Go. Its ability makes Golden Go so hard to shut down.
By the way, typically when I watch drafts, I would be surprised to see it. I know she has an editor that helps her, but she's definitely powerful as hell. I agree. Usually when I do like singles draft leagues, I'll start skipping the team builder, but because it's doubles, this helps me because I don't play doubles. So that's the main reason why we watch this part. Give a little bit to the battle, obviously, but I like this part anyway. I want to give everybody their flowers. I think every person, every creator in this is doing an excellent job. So make sure you check them all out as well.
Kind of just have to knock it out before it gets too much damage off into you. It is no wonder why Golden Go was worth 20 points in this draft. Murkrow has a lot of other benefits with the Prankster ability beyond Tailwind and Haze support for Golden Go. Obviously, the Tailwind is super nice for any other Pokemon on the team.
It's like you don't have to know VGC to get into her
You have
videos.
Rain Dance and Sunny Day to change the weather, ways to disrupt opposing Pokemon with Confuse Ray, Thunder Wave, Scary Face, Quash, and Taunt. While Murkrow doesn't have the best stats, it's able to survive a lot with Eviolite, and it doesn't even need to make use of its own stats using moves like Foul Play,
Talk about
which uses the target's attack stat against it. The final duo on the team is Slacking and Galarian Weezing. And Slacking is a weird one. It's like a giant sledgehammer. It's got an attack stat of 160,
it's powerful, man.
And it's also quite fast. It is faster than 8 out of my 10 Pokemon on my team. And then to top it all off, it also has an HP stat of 150, so it's not easy to knock out either. Its ability Truant is how this Pokemon is kept from getting too out of hand, since Slacking will loaf around every other turn and just not attack. But with Galarian Weezing and Neutralizing Gas, you disable all other Pokemon's abilities. So Slacking can have Truant turned off. It's similar to if you remember the Regigigas and Weezing strategies from Sword and Shield. The Neutralizing Gas from the Galarian Weezing just shut off the slow start on the Regigigas. Giga Impact from Slacking just basically one-shots my entire roster. I can EV a couple of Pokemon to survive and Giga Impact from Slacking when it's intimidated, but with Life Orb, those damage calculations are uncomfortable and it's still taking quite a bit of defensive investment for me to survive. I also have no idea what this Pokemon is going to run because I haven't seen it super often in competitive. I have to imagine that there's going to be Giga Impact and then the rest of it we'll just have to figure it out while we're in match. At a cursory glance, this Pokemon is Wild Charge, Earthquake, Knockoff seems very good, Play Rough, Ice Punch, X-Scissor. Did you know that this Pokemon gets 1 physical move per type in the game? Except water? Well, it does get water if you count Terra Water, Terra Blast. But still, that is so unfair. That's so many different coverage options to have to account for. I should use this Pokemon next time we're doing a draft league. Weezing enables a Slacking, so it doesn't have to worry about its ability, but it is still difficult to position, because there are some Pokemon on the team, like Golden Go, that you actually wouldn't want to have Neutralizing Gas turn off their ability. Could you imagine a scenario, I kind of hope this happens, where Weezing shuts off Good as Gold, and then I can Taunt or Thunder Wave the Golden Go? You just don't see that every day. Weezing doesn't have to be Neutralizing Gas, but I see the Truant ability as such a negative to Slacking that it's the ability that makes the most sense to me. Weezing could otherwise be Levitate, which would make it immune to super effective ground type attacks, or it can be Misty Surge. I think both abilities are viable depending on the situation. Misty Terrain does not holistically boost the power of fairy type attacks, which is lame in my opinion, but it does reduce the damage from dragon type attacks, so Pokemon like my Garchomp would be affected. Plus, Misty Terrain also blocks status conditions, so strategies like Yawn become less effective, or even trying to Will-O-Wisp the Slacking. I am worried about a few particular things from Weezing. Getting the ability right is important, but Weezing gets access to some neat stuff like Poison Gas, which could just poison both of my Pokemon. It gets Will-O-Wisp, so my physical attackers are under threat. And Weezing is pretty bulky, so it's hard to remove it before it does something impactful if it is playing a more supportive role. Strange Steam and Dazzling Gleam make pretty decent offensive options as well. Weezing doesn't have the most amazing offensive stats, but it's still a poison and fairy type Pokemon, and having any sort of same type attack bonus poison attack is generally a pretty big win. So there it is, Dondozo and Tatsugiri, Golden Go and Murkrow, and Galarian Weezing and Slacking. When Pokemon combo well as distinct pairs on a team, and there are 3 pairs to that team, we often call this team archetype a 2-2-2. This can be really hard to play against works because not only do you have to predict what's in the front as the pair, you also have to predict what pair is going to be coming in the back. And you have different strategies depending on which
and he can
pair
mix
you
match
see.
everything.
They're
It doesn't
not
just
all
have to be
going
those
to work
6.
against the same duo. It's different if you're playing a balanced team, or at the very least, it is less important for you to predict the leads right, because you'll usually have other tools that you can work with, like pivoting or bulk or something that's going to allow you to change the course of the game if you do get that first piece wrong. And both Dondozo and Tatsugiri are fully capable of operating on their own. You could also consider bringing one Pokemon and not the other when you're team building. It is a little uncommon to see Tatsugiri by itself on a team, given that there are a lot of other Pokemon that fit that move pool better. But in a draft league where you only have 10 Pokemon to build your team around, it might be better for you to just bring Tatsugiri and not Dondozo in 1 week. We have seen several competitive teams make great use of solo Dondozo, so if Aaron really wanted to, he could put solo Dondozo on his team mid-fissure and just get some revenge after the auction draft league match. I kind of deserve it after some of the luck that I had it to him, and I think it'd be pretty funny for the content. I do think actually if there is any Pokemon that's going to come this week outside of what I'm expecting from Weezing, Slacking, Dondozo, Tatsugiri, Golden Go, Murkrow, it would actually be in the Tatsugiri slot. And one of the first Pokemon that comes to mind is Pawmot. I used Pawmot in the Shuckle Premier League and I really enjoyed it. It has Revival Blessing, which will revive a Pokemon with half of its HP, Fake Out, and a pretty great physical attack stat. You could also really throw someone off with the damage output from Iron Fist and all of Pawmot's punch moves. Iron Fist increases the damage of punching moves by 20%, and you could also give it a punching glove as a held item to boost damage even further since the modifier stacks. Dugtrio is really funny in theory with Arena Trap and Sandvale, but we actually have a few Pokemon on the team that would be immune to Arena Trap, and I'm actually benching the Tyranitar this week. I would love to poke fun at how badly we played with Tyranitar in week 2, and that is the reason why we're benching it, but the reality is, I don't think that Tyranitar is going to be very good this week, and Dugtrio probably isn't very good either. I guess Toedscool could come because it has great natural synergy with Galarian Weezing, but the thing is a wet noodle. It's pretty slow, so I have a lot of ways that I can KO it before it can get a fast spore off. And last but not least, there is Yanma. Frisk is actually, but the thing is a wet noodle. It's pretty slow.
This is why we watch the team builders. You can't call it a wet noodle. This is why we gotta watch the team builders.
So I have a lot of ways that I can KO it before it can get a fast spore off. And last but not least, there is Yanma. Frisk is actually a really solid ability in draft because we're playing a closed team sheet open Terra format. Builders, man. So you don't know any information about the opposing team until it's revealed in game. Yanma also gets speed boost, so it can just keep increasing its speed at the end of every turn, so there are some cool things you can do with it, like Tailwind and Swords Dance setup. But this is another one of those cases where I'm likely to knock it out before it can get enough damage. To recap, I believe that Aaron is going to be bringing Dondozo, Tatsugiri, Murkrow, Golden Go, Slacking, and Galarian Weezing. Dondozo, Golden Go, and Slacking are huge offensive threats this week, and Dondozo in particular, I'm going to need to have enough answers to so it doesn't get out of hand. So let's talk about what I'm bringing this week. Our goal this week is to somehow out-damage Aaron before he can out-damage us. Aaron's team has really nice natural bulk and or defensive typing on all of his major offensive threats, Dondozo, Slacking, and Golden Go. Dondozo in particular is really annoying because it could either be oblivious and block intimidates, or it could be unaware. Our strategies into both of those sets differ pretty heavily, and on top of that, the commander boosts are going to make it really challenging to knock out Dondozo in a timely manner. Overall, Aaron's team is also just super fast. Pawmot and Dugtrio are both faster than my entire team. Technically, Pawmot and Scyther are speed tied, but we are not max speed investment in Scyther this week, so we can have a bit more bulk to survive things like Giga Impact. This week, we are bringing Scyther, Clefable, Garchomp, Rotom Mow, Houndstone, and Gyarados. Unfortunately, Tyranitar and Hitmontop are benched, and Fletchinger and Alcremie have yet to see play, but the time is coming. We've built in a lot of offensive disruption this week with things like Follow Me on Clefable,
really hard to
on
bring
Houndstone, and Intimidate and Thunderwave on Gyarados. Hopefully, these tools will allow us to stick around for even one more additional turn so that our Pokemon can do damage. Clefable is mostly there for Dondozo. We have Grass Knot, which is a reliable 2-hit KO onto Dondozo because it is so heavy, and if Slacking is Terra Water, Grass Knot is also going to be nice into it because it is also super heavy. Scyther is just an Eviolite set this week. We are giving up the additional damage from Choice Band, but that's because we really need the defensive investment to survive some of Aaron's heavy hitters. Scyther is trained to survive a Choice Specs Make It Rain from Golden Go without Steel Terra, and if for some reason Slacking is running Double Edge over Giga Impact, then Scyther would be able to survive that as well. If the Slacking is holding a Life Orb, it becomes a roll to survive that, but with Intimidate...
So know how, we get Thief, Slacking, Terra Electric, Choice Specs, Rotom, to kind of just click Leaf Storms and Shadow Ball. I like Rotom a lot. I think Rotom looks amazing in this game. Follow Me from Water Clef, Unaware, but make your range get stronger, but it doesn't really matter because you're water. Ability Shield Gyarados, so you get an Intimidate off on Slacking and can Thunder Wave it. I like that. I like Scarf Garchomp a lot too. Okay. Okay, I see this. I really would have liked the Houndstone next to these guys, honestly. Like, I really would have liked Hal.
We should be okay. In terms of damage, Thief should do about 65% to a non-terastallized Golden Go, and hopefully that puts it into a comfortable enough range that something else on the team can pick up the KO. Scyther is once again in a position where I will use it if I feel like I can get a positive damage trade with it, either with that big Thief into Golden Go, or something like a close combat into Slacking. Gyarados has Ability Shield this week in preparation for Galarian Weezing. With Ability Shield, we'll still be able to get in.
I think Wisp is good because this is your dog, or this is your answer to Slacking. I low-key think I would have dropped one of the Ghost moves. Sneak is nice to pick stuff up, but if you get a Howl boost on things like Gyarados and Garchomp, specifically the Scarf Garchomp is really nice. I get the rationale, though. It's probably like, well, I can't boost in front of Unaware Dozo, so there's no point. Which I think that's fair.
Intimidate drops onto Slacking and on Dozo if it is not oblivious. That was a fun fact that I learned during my prep this week, is that Ability Shield does not allow you to intimidate a Pokemon with an ability that would otherwise block it. That is very good information for me to remember, and it is also very important that I keep in mind that I cannot taunt or Thunder Wave the Golden Go. Rotom Mo is coming as Dondozo hate. Leaf Storm is at minimum 65% damage to Dondozo, even with Commander boosts. And if the Dondozo is unaware, then it's ignoring the special attack drops that happen to Rotom after using Leaf Storm. Rotom is also able to get a 2-hit knockout into Weezing with Thunderbolt. And we have Shadow Ball on the team, specifically for Golden Go, but we have to be really careful about our move selection since we are choice specs this week. We are trained to be faster than modest Golden Go.
It's one of the mons that if it was Gen 8, you just Dynamax it and go stupid.
We've had Houndstone on the team for previous weeks, and it may seem a little silly without Houndstone's friend Tyranitar, but this week, Houndstone is Fluffy. Houndstone doesn't actually look like the most cuddly Pokemon, but Fluffy reduces the damage Houndstone takes from contact moves by 50%. Houndstone is also a nice counter to Slacking with its normal type moves, but we need to be careful of something like knockoff. That's why we've got Pokesash
each one of our different types.
We'll also have Will-O-Wisp for Aaron's physically offensive threats, and Shadow Sneak to do priority damage. If we can get Aaron's Pokemon low enough, then Shadow Sneak may be able to pick things off in the late game. Garchomp is set up to be our MVP this week. Garchomp makes the best Terra candidate with Terra Water to resist Golden Ghost, make it rains. We're giving it a Choice Scarf so that it can be faster than Aaron's team.
I wish Ability Shield let you ignore basically Mold Breaker. I wish it was like Mold Breaker as well, where you could just ignore Dozo. Imagine dude, that would be so broken. Just any setup sweeper just giving an Ability Shield, just ignoring Unaware. They can't do that.
We should outspeed Choice Scarf modest Golden Go, but if Golden Go is max speed timid, then we won't. This could be a great way to get information to adjust in future games. Earthquake is a nice move to have this week since we have both Gyarados and Scyther that will be immune. On this particular Garchomp spread, Earthquake has a 35% chance to one-hit knock out a non-bulk investment Golden Go, which means that otherwise I could realistically expect a 2-hit knockout if it doesn't defensively Terra. I could also just go for Rock Slide flinches. In terms of our game-by-game game plan, Gyarados and Garchomp and Scyther both make viable leads. They will put on a lot of offensive pressure, and hopefully Choice Scarf Garchomp will get the jump on anything that Aaron decides to lead. Gyarados will also hopefully see either Slacking or Dondozo to get an Intimidate drop down, or learn some valuable information about Dondozo's ability.
That's awesome.
And then we can start going for Thunder Waves and get some speed control in. In the back, we can bring any combination of Clefable for Dondozo and Rotom Mo and Houndstone to get that endgame cleanup. We just have to get that Pokemon prediction right for what's in the lead and what's in the back. And with that,
that's awesome,
let's play. Aaron has almost exactly what I expected, but he benched the Dondozo, which is
that's amazing.
I actually wasn't even.
That's just I'm gonna be honest. That's just a plus. That's literally just a positive. I will say this Palma is very scary.
Been prepared for this. Well, if there's no Dondozo, then I think I actually have to expect either he will be leading with Golden Go and Murkrow, or he's going to lead with the Slacking and the Weezing. Wow, this is like I'm like actually kind of dumbfounded. This is not I think I can still go for the game plan that I want to. I would lead. Does anything get punished by still leading Garchomp?
Ability Sword is be fire.
So. I'm gonna get a lot of information about this Weezing by doing that.
Okay, so I think the one thing that's actually very scary into her team is a Weezing with coverage. Sludge, T-Bolt, very, very good here. Wisp. You know it's because if Slacking's there, you know it's going to be neutralizing gas at least.
Yeah, I guess I will simply just go Gyarados.
I don't think you go
Garchomp.
I don't think you go Clef back.
And then like in the back, well, Clefable is going to be pretty good for the Slacking.
In the back though?
And then Houndstone just for Slacking. Oh wow, I actually have no idea how this one's going to go. Because
I feel like one of those should have been led. If you're gonna do that route. But I guess it's fine either way.
all right, well, it's gonna be Murkrow and slacking. So there is a possibility of slacking just being able to get the Weezing next to it. But of course I get the Intimidate drop because there's no Weezing that's on the field. I still have the ability shield that would protect me for being able to use the Intimidate anyway. So that's actually a really good thing. But the fact that Murkrow is on the field, is there anything that it can do that's going to just enable the slacking right away? Does it just get a different ability? I don't think so.
It'd be crazy if you did. Holy shit. It's T-Wave, right?
I think I'm just gonna Thunder Wave the slacking then. And
Thunder
then
Punch might still kill you.
I think I'm just going to lock into
Rigging Swipe, maybe? But then you have to switch after.
I think I'm just gonna lock in a Rock Slide, honestly. Slacking
Thunder Punch
is
might
move
still
now,
kill with
but
Life
it's
Orb.
already gotten an Intimidate drop, and it uses Ice Punch, so I should have Terra'd.
Oh my god. It's Life Orb for sure. Holy crap.
I definitely should have Terra'd. Well, that's one move that it has. I'm also expecting that it's going
Yep,
to have
there's Orb.
something like...
That's what I'm saying. That's why I think Clef Houndstone, like, I think if you bring one of them, you gotta lead it, so you go into it.
knockoff. Oh, but now where do I go from here?
Yeah, you have no damage
Got Ice
into it.
Punch.
You can't Wisp it. You're unaware with Clefable. That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like these are, like, one of the mons you want to lead off with. Like, Houndstone, I think, is fine in the back to Wisp, but... Man.
I guess I'll just follow
I
me.
think it's a sick mon. I'd use it. Got my wrist almost fell. I got scared.
All right, I'm going to follow me. I'm going to use Waterfall into
scared for my
Murkrow.
bro.
And
Bro and his wifey
honestly,
down
I
below
don't want to
because
get
they're right
caught
under me.
out by something else.
I'm trying to wake him up at 5 a.m.
But I don't know what else it has. I think I'm just going to go for Moonblast into that slot too. Since
I mean,
the
Waterfall's
Weezing
still
could
good in Slacking,
theoretically
but
just
Slacking's
come
gonna
in
be faster.
and then shut off the Truant ability. But
Yeah,
now this
I
is
agree.
really
I think
important.
Rotom needs to come in this game
So,
always. Especially with T-Wave
Aaron has
support.
Tailwind.
It's real good.
And he has this, like, he has, yeah. Oh, it's actually going to be Slacking that switches. That's crazy.
Golden Go makes sense.
And it's Golden Go that's going to hit the field.
Okay, this is a
Murkrow
good turn.
goes Taunt.
Good turn.
So I'm learning a little bit more. It's got Tailwind. It has Taunt. I still just gonna go for damage into Murkrow. So Waterfall damage is nice. Just gonna go for Moonblast into it as well. And that's a nice knockout. So amazing. We got one down. But
This
there's
Golden
still
Go's
2 more turns of
problematic though. It's
Tailwind.
definitely T-Bolt. Yeah, losing Rotom here is
2
really
more
rough.
turns of Tailwind.
Make
Now
it
this
rain
Golden
slash
Go's on.
T-Bolt resist actually threatens damage on everything too. I think the Thunder Waving is really not, I think her team is solid. I think the Thunder Waving is just really good. But like, let's say like she gets to a position where it's Houndstone versus Slacking Lash, she loses the 1v1, even if it kills Golden Go.
In the field, and this is where I need to actually get a lot of information.
Yeah, Murkrow
I
going
think
down
I'm
is better. I mean,
slower.
you
Well,
assume
definitely
it's
slower
Weezing
Tailwind.
plus Slacking in the
But
back.
outside of Tailwind, I otherwise might be faster unless this is a
You go
Twice Star
Paralyzed
Golden
Slacking
Go.
here, which is still faster than Gyarados. most
Ideally
likely.
now, I actually need to find ways to stall out the Tailwind.
I'm almost done. This is
And
the last video.
Aaron's in kind of an awkward spot because, like, the Taunter is gone. He can't taunt my Gyarados. I obviously can't use Thunder Wave into the Gyarados, but it's a Slacking that comes in, and
And
maybe
then next
there
turn
is
you're
no
gonna switch
Weezing in
out
the
into
back.
Weezing.
It's really awkward if I actually get the Golden Go next to the Weezing, since that would shut off the Golden Go's good as gold ability, so
T-Wave
I
it.
actually think I would like to aim for that.
So protect
If
here.
Slacking goes for Protect on this turn, then it can't attack unless it...
Yes, we'll have the final video on team changes hopefully this Tuesday.
I think I'm actually just going to hit the Slacking. I'll go for Moonblast into it as well.
And she's going for the Thunder Wave Engage. So this works,
This
but I think
Slacking
that
is
Slacking
Ghost,
double.
So I should
think
not use Grass Knot into it. But Moonblast
I think
is
Slacking always attacks in the Gyarados though, because then Make It Rain's free.
Both of my Pokemon should be... Oh, actually, Slacking is quite fast. Oh! Thunderbolt from the
Sorry,
Golden
that
Go's
same
crazy.
thing. Damn, T-Bolt just
Wow,
wins.
that's nuts.
It's not Orb as well. Yeah, double edge.
Wow, I barely take that double edge, which
Yeah,
is
now you can't touch
insane.
Slacking. Well, this
Well, that's
Moonblast.
Life Orb,
This Moonblast might be
I
good.
think. Or wait,
It was Life Orb. We were.
I'll pay more attention.
Does this pick off? Does this pick off? Okay, that's big. Okay, low key. If you dodge Wisp, last respects, dodge 2 Wisps. Maybe.
Well, I have Focus Sash that I can leverage
Yeah,
on
you follow
Houndstone
me and
now.
you last respects, right?
But the
So
Weezing is now on the
it's
field.
definitely
so is
winnable.
it
It's a
Misty
hun-
Terrain,
no,
or
it's
is it going
it's
to
winnable.
be the actual...
KO and Slacking is big.
neutralizing gas.
Dude, having Rotom would
That's
be crazy.
Wonderful. It's actually really. Oh, Weezing floats in the air with its with its air balloon. That's so crazy. Okay, Goligo is a flying Terra. Okay, but let me think critically about this. There's one more turn of Tailwind, so I actually think like I should protect here on both Pokemon. Oh wait, I can't. Oh no.
And then
All
go
right,
back.
well, you can't
Yeah,
hit
you should
both.
attack. Last Respect's Golden Go for sure. And dodge. No, I think you got Last Respects and dodge. Yeah, literally.
No, I
No,
should
you-
protect though and like Moonblast the Weezing.
I don't think that does it.
Or
I think you
maybe it
got
was
dodge
actually
Wisp.
always like a Moonblast the Golden Go angle and then try to go for the Shadow Sneak on the next turn. The Shadow Sneak now does not KO. I could have definitely leveraged the Houndstone's Focus Sash, but now at this point in the game, this Golden Go is... Ooh, is it Choice Specs?
It might be
Or is it
Specs.
just Choice? Oh, that's a really hard thing to figure out right now.
Yeah, so like,
but-
right, we talked about, right? Like, her Wincon is literally dodging Wisp like 3-4 times. Because you get the damage there, you most likely KO Gold, because it's like 300 base power at that point. Or 250, whatever the fuck it is. Was it 50? Is 150, 200. All right, 200 base power. What is it? 100, 150, 200, yeah, 200 base power. You probably kill Gold, and then you got dodge Wisps to win. Even if you don't dodge Wisps, as long as you kill Gold, you might actually still beat Weezing 1v1 because it doesn't have any recovery, no Citrus Berry or anything. And like you resist Sludge Bomb, Strange Steam is inaccurate. Like, I think there are.
Weezing does have
I think there were
Will-O-Wisp,
worlds where she
and
could
I
have
kind
won
of wonder
this.
maybe if like
Because if she
Golden Go's
leveraged her
really
sash
fast.
that turn,
Unfortunately,
like
it's
she
faster
talked
than
about.
my Houndstone. I'd like to know how much this does. He has to assume that I have Shadow Sneak, right? Oh, that is a little okay. Well,
No, that actually did a lot. I'm not gonna lie. That means that that's barely HP invested. They did almost a quarter. It's a lot.
it is
15%.
choice locked though. I think he would have used literally anything else. So that's actually kind of a big deal.
I legit.
Thunder.
I think it's Scarf. I think it's Scarf, but based on that, maybe it's not Specs. I think it might be Scarf for Tailwind to outspeed like things like Houndstone and actually threaten it, which makes sense with Tailwind. But yeah, I think the last Respects play might have actually
Being
done
stuck with
it
Thunderbolt,
based on how little that
I
40
can take
base
another
power
one
move versus
actually pretty
200.
comfortably. Yeah, and then I will survive. But I'm obviously going to do less damage. But I think I should just go for Last Respects here and maybe hope that I can win versus the Weezing.
That's
Because
what
the
you
Golden
should
Go
have done
is,
last turn.
well, the Golden Go and the Weezing are both faster. I think I still lose this game anyway. But it would have been kind of nice to actually get some damage down with the Houndstone, but there kind of wasn't really a way for me to go around that.
Scarf is hell,
And I'm
man.
going to get knocked out to the burn damage anyway, but knowing that this Last Respects probably would have KO'd otherwise is really
Maybe
good
not
for
then.
me.
Never mind.
And if I had protected the Gyarados
That looks like it
instead of
did
falling
just
to
under
the
half. I
choice
can't tell though.
specs on this Pokemon,
that
then
do
I
half?
think we would have also been in a really good
I can't
spot.
tell.
But I have a lot of information now. Heading into this game number 2, I have a lot of information. I think either Aaron could lean back into something like the Murkrow and the Golden Go, or he could go do the game 1 game plan again of going with the Murkrow and the Slacking.
Okay, she needs to bring damage, so she needs Rotom 100% every game.
Either way, I kind of like the adjustment of being able to bring Scyther.
I'm
I now
fan.
know, of course, that the Slacking has Ice Punch, and that's going to do a lot to the Scyther. But if I really wanted
Everyone
to,
is a
I
sick
could
tech on
terrestrialize
Aaron's
the
part
Scyther.
too. Just immune to Garchomp.
But I think maybe it's actually just better if I go for like Clefable Scyther, get the follow.
Yeah, if you bring the
at least
support
I can
mon,
get a
bring it
KO
with that.
onto
I agree.
something. Since I have the Eviolite, I also should be able to survive mostly.
Low key, I also like Dog and just like Wisp something immediately. Or like Double Protect, Wisp, do something like that. Like Wisping, Slacking as you protect is a good move.
Anything else? And then in the very back, I really didn't hate the
Agreed,
idea
Blink.
of being able to use the Gyarados. He knows a lot of information about that as well, but my Garchomp did nothing, which is also so sad. But I think maybe if I go...
These are fine.
Well, I guess...
I feel like you won't Rotom too though.
Actually, I'll go Garchomp Scyther, maybe then bring Gyarados in and Clefable.
I think
Houndstone
Rotom
was
still
okay,
good.
but after seeing the amount of damage that I did, it just doesn't like feel great.
Maybe I'm partial, but I like that it's faster than Gold unless it's Scarf, which I
Oh
think it
no,
is.
I'm running out of time. Okay, I'll just do this. It's so hard because in this particular matchup, I have to predict what Aaron's going to bring in the front, and then of course, have the right Pokemon for what he brings in the back. I was expecting more of 2-2-2, but I think that, you know, Palmot, Golden Go is the adjustment, and I actually think Scyther Clefable works out just a little bit better for me.
It's rough because like make it rain.
And I think I
plus-
brought Garchomp in the back. Perfect. I think this is exactly what I wanted.
But you have to Terra here, right?
I think I could. Well, I know it's a spec set, so I can actually safely go for double.
Is it
protect
specs?
here? Try to.
Wait, is it actually Specs Thunderbolt from Golden Go only does like 40% to Houndstone? I feel like it has to be Scarf, right? No way Specs is doing that little.
Bait out the fake out from the.
It's Scarf, right? Am I dumb? I can't fucking spell. I am dumb. I feel like it's Scarf, right? Bro, T-Bolt did like nothing. It was not doing no half damage. Yeah, that's Scarf. Yeah, that's like Scarf modest damage. Because Specs does like 60. Yeah, to 70. Yeah, no, it was definitely Scarf.
Palmot, and then deal with the Golden Go.
I think Terra Electric was good next turn though. I think Double Protect is fine here though.
Trace specs. Maybe he just wasn't giving me any information, and it's not.
I feel like it's definitely Scarf though.
Well, there's no fake out from the Palmot, and it's just going to be 3 protects from Palmot, Scyther, and Clefable. So hopefully this Golden Go actually is going to be a choice
gonna be Make
set,
It
so it's not
Rain
going to
or
be something like Nasty Plot.
Oh,
he just goes for Make It Rain.
This is so good, right? Because like next turn you can Make It Rain plus Dual Shock. So if Scyther doesn't Terra, then it gets smoked, or if Clef doesn't Terra, it gets smoked.
Which I think is also perfect. I would
Except like
ideally
it's
like
Scarf,
to avoid the Make It Rain with the Clefable again, and I think that's where I could actually go for something like the Terra Water on the Clefable, and then I have a lot of time. But for now, I kind of feel like
low key, it might be Terra Electric Scyther, and switch Garchomp.
Go for Terra Water, and
But then you can switch back. I don't know. It's
maybe
tough.
I just go for dual Wing Beat into the Palmon.
Because if Palmon wins the speed tie
Get
versus
around
Scyther,
something
it might
like
be
a
Joe.
Focus Sash. But Double Shock is like so scary. Double Shock is actually really scary, and Palmot's very fast.
Clef lives Scarf Make It Rain though. I'm sure it's spread.
Oh, I just kind of have to hope that the dual Wing Beat's actually going to knock it out, so I am going to Terrestrialize so that I can get around the Make It Rain, since I know that's what the Golden Go locked into. But obviously, going for Follow Me with the Palmot there is really risky. If this Palmot is in max speed, it will outspeed my Scyther, since I don't have max training.
Oh, you didn't go
But
max?
hopefully, I
into
survive
Palmot?
something anyway. And it's going to be the Make It Rain from the Golden Go first, which makes a lot of sense. Really nice bulky coverage there for my Scyther as well as my Clefable, but this is the moment to shine, and the Palmot does go first. I think honestly,
It looks like based
it's
on that
okay.
damage, resisted, so about halved, and it did less than a quarter. She might have actually lived in like 2%.
I would have liked to be able to hold on to the
Yeah, it's
table a little
Scarf.
bit longer, and it is quite sad that I now don't have the terrestrialization. But hopefully my Scyther will be able to do something good here. It is going to be a fighting type now, which is a big deal. So
Yeah, do I make okay?
Big.
Big.
To get the knockout.
Okay, good turn. Good turn. Good turn.
That's a
Good
trade
turn.
I'm actually kind of
Yeah, good turn.
happy
That's a good.
with.
That's a good. That ended up
Maybe-
being a decent trade. You might not have had to Terra there, but that ended up being a decent trade. Because I feel like Clef lives that.
Played on the Scyther, took that hit from the Golden Go pretty comfortably, and now Aaron is in this spot where he has to bring something in that I can take advantage of. I have to
Wheezing
imagine
is
it's going to
scary,
be
though.
slacking again. So I think I will bring in the Gyarados and then go from there. What does he bench? He could also have the Tatsugiri, but I feel like Tatsugiri against his team doesn't do the most amazing stuff. But I think Gyarados is safe no matter what. Depends on what kind of damage there is, but obviously,
It's just that
if the
wheezing
Golden
that's
Go is
scary
locked
because you have
into
no
choice
special
specs,
presence.
Make it rain.
But you
then
break its
I can
balloon
bring
and you
my
can EQ at least.
Gyarados in here pretty comfortably, and then Aaron has to either bring in the slacking or he has to bring in the wheezing next to the Golden Go, which doesn't make any sense. I think if he benched anything, it was the Murkrow. So hopefully for this, we get the Intimidate drop
Okay, you
onto
get
the slacking.
Intimidate.
Hopefully that's going to allow our Scyther to live, but if I'm remembering my calculations correctly, I don't live the double edge. Not after taking this much damage, no way.
Get your chip. So you know Wheezing's in the back.
But I think I should be fast. I actually really think I should be faster than the slacking. So I think I'll go ahead and hit the close combat into it.
Do you want to pop
and at
the
least,
homie's
like,
balloon?
do an amount of damage.
The problem is that Golden Go has Terra Fly, so the end game, unless you lock Rock Slide or Dragon Claw, which is hard to do into Weezing, you just get Terra Flied and just clicks whatever move.
He doesn't have speed control, so I should be
And
faster.
slacking should
the
just
only
double
thing that
down
might not
into
be
Gyarados.
is this Gyarados. But I think I really just need to KO the slacking. If there's a protect that comes through, that is a little bit sad, but I do expect the Golden Go to switch out. It's already at -1 special attack. And then you bring the Wheezing in. Now there's no abilities. But I already got the Intimidate drop onto the slacking, which is nice.
Oh my god,
so
it's
much
faster. She didn't EV it to be faster than that.
I have a lot of speed investment into my Scyther.
Oh, she didn't go for max.
Wow, that's nuts.
Yeah, this
I
is
wasn't
rough.
expecting that to be that much faster
Because
at
now
all.
you just,
but if I
you
get
just
Garchomp
ice punch
in,
Garrett,
and so
Garchomp and win. I guess you could
that's
Terra.
really challenging. They have Dazzling Gleam.
You can't even Terra. You got a Rock Slide. No, you got
I
a
just
Rock
kind of have
Slide.
to hope that I don't
Terra
actually
Clef,
get
you're right. You just got, yeah, Terra Clef.
beat up by the. Oh.
I think you gotta spam Rock Slide, fam. Where there's a Rock Slide, I think you gotta scroll down, fam. You gotta play VGC. You gotta play ADV OU right now and click Rock Slide.
I really hope that I don't get beat up by that. You know what? Actually, maybe I should lock EQ.
Lock EQ, but versus like it's really tough because Terra Fly. It doesn't kill slacking anyway.
My Garchomp is going to be faster than everything else, so we lock EQ since I'm a flying type Pokemon.
That's on the
And
balloon
obviously
though.
the air balloon is not going to pop, but I really need to get rid of this slacking. So Earthquake doesn't do nearly enough, and the Ice Punch again. Oh, I forgot I needed Terrestrialization here. Yeah, using it so early on the Clefable was such a huge mistake. Because I think if I had the Terra Water in this endgame, I think...
Yeah, I'm pretty sure like Clef Live Make It Rain spread from Scarf for sure. Like just based on the fact that it did less than a quarter, right? So you just 4 times that. And then she had the option there at the end. So like I think the Follow Me play turn 1 was good and the dual wing meet was great. But you needed the option in the back.
I think I win. But I now am 1v1 versus
Thunderbolt Golden Go.
Gyarados. Like I'm 1v1 with the Gyarados versus
And it's burnt
Weezing
too.
that has Will-O-Wisp
It's
as well
super
as
Jove.
the Golden Go. So like major credit to Aaron. I think using the Terrestrialization so early was a huge downfall. I just kind of thought that the trade-off of being able to make sure that I survived the Make It Rain would have been good, but that's a calculation.
If she had
that I
realized
missed
it was
out on.
Scarf
If I knew
versus
that the Clefable
Specs,
would
it
have
would've made
survived
difference.
anyway,
Like,
it
based on
would have been
Thunderbolt.
great. But unfortunately here, I do just probably lose unless I can. This is funny. Well, okay.
You try to go with
the
T-Wave
Golden
into
Go
it.
just gets the Thunderbolt into me. But it would have been funny to show off that Thunderwave or T-Wave would have gone through in the face of this Golden Go. But GG's to Aaron, and he gets the win this week. Closed team sheet, man. When our game plan is centralized around getting better damage trades, and then we get jump scared by a random one-hit knockout, that is not good. Aaron made great.
Yeah, it was rough to get the trades because like if you have like Rotom, for instance, next to Clef, you do so much damage to everything. You follow me, the Mon to the right, and then you basically pick up a KO with like Specs Leaf Swarm, Specs Shadow Ball, Specs Thunderbolt. So I feel like she needed to use Rotom and leverage it a little bit more here.
Decisions this week to put the Ice Punch on the Slacking as well as Thunderbolt on the Golden Go. Thunderbolt on a Choice Slot Golden Go is a lot more common, but it still ended up being the perfect bring into my team this week. Immediately before we even get into game 1, I'm thrown off guard by the fact that Aaron has decided to bench Dondozo this week, and I just wasn't able to come up with an adaptation or an alternative game plan fast enough in that 1.5 minute window we have while in team preview. I'm the type of person that plays my best VGC when I have a clear game plan and goal in mind. So when in our preparation this week, Dondozo was a huge threat and something that we needed to make sure we had an actual solution for, and then it wasn't there, I heard myself in confusion. All I'm saying, he had the chance to do the funniest thing with Fissure Dondozo this week. In game 1, I like my leads, but Garchomp isn't putting on as much offensive pressure into those 2 Pokemon as I would have liked, and it would have been smarter for me to preserve the Choice Scarf on Garchomp for later on when Tailwind turns had expired. So instead, I could have switched out the Garchomp and swapped in Clefable. Clefable's still taking a lot of damage from Ice Punch, but having Clefable on the field sets me up for the next turn. I could have also terrestrialized the Garchomp because Terra Water would have allowed me to survive the Ice Punch. But Tailwind is still active, and the subsequent turn, Slacking could just go for a double edge if Weezing switches in and shuts off Truant with neutralizing gas. In this scenario, I'm still getting damage done with the Garchomp, so in hindsight, terrestrializing the Garchomp was probably the better play there. I learned something new though. I didn't know that a Truant Pokemon could be switched out on the turn that they would otherwise have been loafing around. So I didn't even...
Oh, she was mixing it up with Giga Impactful Hyper Beam where it forces you. But yeah, Truant Pokemon can do whatever it wants.
Consider that to be a possibility when Aaron switched out the Slacking. I thought that Truant worked like a Hyper Beam recharge turn, and the Pokemon would just be stuck on the field without anything to do. So with that, turn 2 ends up being a mistake. If I had known that Slacking could switch out on its Truant turn, I would have protected my Clefable so that we didn't get taunted and we could go for Follow Me on the next turn. Instead, my Gyarados gets one-shot by Thunderbolt because I can't redirect it. But I also could have considered protecting Gyarados so that I could scout for some information on the Golden Go and also stall out a turn of Tailwind. I'm already so behind because of Aaron's great play taunting Clefable. It put me into an awkward spot where I didn't have Follow Me to redirect away a double edge from slacking that I was EV'd to survive, and I didn't have Protect. Otherwise, I could have stalled out that final turn of Tailwind and then Gyarados gets some damage down. Despite not playing the rest of the game optimally, I'm still proud of myself that I was able to bring it down to a 1v2. My Houndstone versus Aaron's full HP Golden Go and Galarian Weezing. I actually have a chance to win because Aaron's locked himself into Thunderbolt.
Yep.
But I go for the Shadow Sneak instead of clicking the 200 base power move. But would I have won if I had selected Last Respects over Shadow Sneak? Did I throw? Let's do the math. Golden Go is naturally faster than my Houndstone.
Oh, she's going through. Okay. So it still comes down to the wish misses, but I'm a big fan of this math that she's showing. Okay, let me.
My Houndstone should be faster than the Weezing, which proves to be true. Golden Go moves first with Thunderbolt and does approximately 41% damage. Then Houndstone gets the Last Respects into
Here's the thing, though. You also have to remember the turn that she protected Houndstone the following turn, whereas attacking was better. Right? So that's something to keep into account as well, because you would actually be healthier.
Go, which is a guaranteed one-hit knockout, before the Weezing is able to use Will-O-Wisp. I don't know the exact EV spread, but I do know that Last Respects is a guaranteed one-hit knockout, even if the Golden Go is max bulk investment into HP and defense. My Houndstone is adamant max attack, so it does at minimum 130% damage into max bulk Golden Go, and at minimum 200% into max speed Timid. On the next turn, it is now a 1v1 between my Houndstone at 60% HP and a full HP Galarian Weezing. Houndstone is now burned after taking the Will-O-Wisp, so all of its damage is cut in half. I am also going to make these calculations assuming the worst case scenario, that this Weezing is fully maxed in HP and defense since my team is mostly physical attackers. Weezing has Dazzling Gleam as its attacking option, which will get a same type attack bonus and is now doing single target damage. Dazzling Gleam is a roll between 28 to 33% damage onto my Houndstone. If we take the average and say it's about 30% damage from each Dazzling Gleam, it will require 2 Dazzling Gleams to knock out my Houndstone from 60% remaining HP.
Yes, I really feel like the turn she protected should be calculated in this, because assuming it did kill, which I wasn't 100% sure because Last Respects looked like it did just shy under, and it's Terraflied obviously, because she said 200% on a 0 bulk, so it would be 100%. That's what's super effective, right? It's 2 times, so it'd be 100% on 0 bulk Fly. If it had any HP, it's a different story, obviously. No, I love Pokemon Calc Math. It's really cool.
Those rolls become even slimmer considering that I am also taking burn damage at the end of every turn. My Houndstone can keep using Last Respects, but burned it is only doing between 30 to 35% damage each attack. With that in mind, I have an
Okay, so again, so if it's doing that much, low key she did have a shot. If she didn't, she protected on that turn, right? I'm not crazy. She protected. I think if she attacked Golden, it actually did kill. If it's doing 30 to 35, you have a shot of winning for sure, because you'd be at full, even while burnt.
0.86% chance to 3-hit KO Weezing from full HP. To sum it up, because that is a lot of numbers, turn 1, Golden Go does 40%
Also crit chance too.
with Thunderbolts. I one-shot it with Last Respects. Weezing burns me. On turn 2, Houndstone does roughly 30% to Weezing, while Weezing does roughly 30% back.
Real quick. Hold up.
On both Pokemon. Oh wait, I can't. Oh no. All right, well you can't hit both.
Did she Last Respects? Yeah, this turn right here. If she protects there, she's still at full. It does about 20 to 30. 30, 30, 30. With burn, you're doing 6. I think it's still obviously in Aaron's favor, but there's a chance.
Is sitting at 30%. Surely Weezing doesn't hate Aaron as much as Rotom does, right? What I'm mad at myself for is not identifying sooner that the Golden Go was holding Choice Scarf and not Choice Specs.
Yes.
At the end of game 1, it should have been a giveaway that Houndstone was not taking Choice Specs damage from Thunderbolt.
Yes.
But that's on me for not doing more work in the damage calculator ahead of this match. And to be fair to myself, I had only seen Golden Go use Thunderbolt into Gyarados, which is taking a 4 times super effective hit. As for game 2, I felt like I brought the right Pokemon, but I didn't do the right thing on turn 1. I end up terrestrializing the Clefable because I know that I'm not going to survive a Choice Specs Make It Rain from this Golden Go. That's why identifying the item was so important though. Had I known that Golden Go was Choice Scarf and not Specs, Clefable does survive and I don't have to invest the Terra. I otherwise could have considered terrestrializing the Scyther so it has a better matchup into both the Make It Rain as well as the Double Shock. I can still use Dual Wing Beat into the Palmot and bring Gyarados in instead for the Clefable. My biggest takeaways this week are that I should have pivoted a lot sooner after I saw Aaron didn't have Dondozo, and the timing and target of terrestrialization has been really difficult to identify these past 2 weeks. I'm starting to realize just how difficult in general it is to use terrestrialization optimization in a closed team sheet format, and I need way more practice with it. It could be hard to get that practice since our official circuit utilizes an open team sheet format since we switched over to Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet, but there are still ways that I can get that practice, so I will work on it. In the end, I still think that the games were super close, and I'm really proud of us for pushing each game to a 1v2 at the end. Aaron just played lights out better than I did. He's such an accomplished player. He's qualified for Worlds multiple times over, and he clearly knows his stuff from all of the times that we've commentated together. GG's once again to Aaron. It was such a fun set, and I'm wishing him the best of luck in all of his future matches. Next week, we go up against Wolfey, a world champion of Pokemon, and also our draft league commissioner. I'm really excited to test my skills against one of the best, if not the best in the game, and you know he's going to be cooking up something wild with this team. Thank you all so much for tuning in and watching this video, for your continuous support of the channel in this video series, and I will see you all next week for the next match.
That was good. That was real good. Oswald, it's great to see you, my friend. Unfortunately, it is 5:16 a.m. I've been live almost 3 hours. It is time for me to go to bed. I have to wake up in less than 4 hours. Tomorrow's going to be a little bit rough. But I am going to do the leak stream tomorrow. Great games all around, by the way. Please subscribe to every single coach. Their links are down below if you're watching on YouTube. Please just watch every single point of view we didn't miss. I got to stop by. I'll be back. Appreciate y'all. Also, I cannot wait for ZA. We're going to be streaming a ton. But yeah, have a great night, guys. I appreciate everybody coming through. Good night, everybody. Peace, guys.